Hooray!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to
Hello.
Gameplay 20.
Hello.
Huzzah!
We are an amazing group of people from all over the world who love stories and games, and we joined the two in streams like these. And my brain died. And tonight we're here for Saving Methis, which is Methis season 2. If you've not seen season 1, there's 30 episodes. Go watch it. It's super cool. Subscribe to our channel. You can join our Discord and be part of streams like these and other games that are currently going on the channel. The New Year's here. We have lots of games coming up, lots of new things going to be happening this year as well. Some of them have spots open right now in our recruiting. So join the Discord link on the chat and you can be part of that too.
Huzzah!
Dun dun.
Thank you to Miguel for the amazing art. Miguel Abreu on the character cards for the character art and the amazing trailer. I will say this every time because he's great. We love you. Thank you.
But
Now-
wait, that's not all.
Oh?
Correctamundo. We now have t-shirts for every
Oh.
character available on our shop.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Follow the link that will be posted, that is posted on the chat for our shop. It isn't just characters from this campaign. You can get the Nat one. It's always Nat's fault shirt or stickers, Captain Crit stickers, the Dice Have a Story to Tell shirt. We have quite a lot of cool merch that you could be a part of. If you do get one, take a picture, post it on our community photos. It will be really cool to see. So,
Yeah. And a special thanks goes out to Vagabunda for changing the title on Twitch because I forgot to.
oh yeah, I did it before I asked you who was gonna do tech today. So, my name is Mariana or Vagabunda, however you know me, and I'll be your DM for this evening. I'm also known as the Kickbutt DM, which I forgot to change my name for.
Yeah, right now it still says you're Peter.
You're Peter.
I am not Peter. Thank you very much. Hi.
That's
And
only on
this
Zoom, though.
My incredible
We're
cast.
twins.
We are. Sorry.
No, we're twins.
Twins.
We're twins.
Oh, me and Ellery are twins?
No.
Now I'm really
That would
Yeah,
be really
and then
awkward.
Ellery are
You've
twins.
definitely flirted with her.
We like to try different dynamics in D&D. We've tried nearly all of them. Let's keep going. So this is my amazing cast of players. I will let them introduce them in a second. We are missing one, Raza, who plays Nix, who will hopefully join us at some point. If he doesn't, that's okay. I know he had some trouble today back at home, so just wish him the best, and we'll have the rest of them introduce themselves. Who wants to go first? Don't hide your enthusiasm.
That one.
You're not pointing to anyone.
I
I
don't
am.
I
I'm
said
Yeah.
who wants to go
On
first.
my
Oh,
screen, I'm pointing to Ellery.
Now.
no, on the stream you're pointing to no one, because at that side of you there's no one.
I'll go first.
Does it wrap around? So I guess it wraps around to Peter.
So I
It's
guess I'm
Peter.
over on this side on Twitch. Yeah, that's it.
I will go first. I am Peter. Who am I? I am Peter. I hail from Mother, USA.
Ugh.
Hey.
The accent. No.
Don't be like that, ex-wife.
No, I'm still technically married to you if we go that way.
I died. You're a widow now.
No.
According
because-
to
I
the
came
spell,
back.
according
Out of
to the
context.
spell,
according to the spell, yes.
according to the spell, you are divorced now.
I am
Yes.
divorced, but he was a god. I just continue to be married to the god version of him. It's fine. And it is in a different campaign. If you want to know what that campaign was about, join the Discord so you don't miss out on other games, because it's over now.
Anyways, I am Peter, and I play Cinder, who is a Firbolg sorcerer. Pure sorcerer.
Well done.
So fun.
Yep, I was going to multi-class, but I requested the privilege of not multi-classing and switching
That's
things
not
up
really
so
a
I don't have to.
privilege.
It is
Just
when
a
you
character
ask your
choice.
DM if you can make changes to your character to stay in Sorcerer. And
Correct.
she was kind enough to allow it for only $100. So and
Um,
I will popcorn it. I'm gonna popcorn it to. 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 I'm gonna pop
3,
Jonathan.
2, 1. There you go.
Ah. My name's
Beefcakes.
Jonathan, and I play Lorcan, the Brass Dragonborn. He is a straight-up fighter, loving to try and solve everything by bashing his head against it, and loves to have a bromance.
And I guess that season 2 means he finally knows for sure which kind of dragonborn he is. Congratulations.
Hey!
Yay!
Popcorn into
36 sessions
Zephyrian.
Yeah.
later. Hi, I'm Brandon. I am playing Zephyrian Azure Snout, who is a lovely Loxodon Stars Druid. Yeah, he's entertaining. Completely different character than I've ever done. Yeah, you'll learn about him. He's going to learn a lot about himself too, but he's kind of been forced, not really forced. He's been sent on a path that he's not too sure if he's comfortable about yet, but he's gets to go into a book, it's basically a Candlekeep is one massive library that he's going to have a hard time leaving.
Yeah.
Quick question.
We don't know if that hard time is going to be voluntary, though, so
No.
we'll see.
It'll be definitely kicking and screaming.
Brandon, did you bring a trunk full of books?
Oh, God. That's it. That's
He's
your
allowed
That was your
one.
one.
That's your one.
You wasted it on that. I am sorry.
It's fine.
and
It's always a waste.
It is. Yeah. And now I can send it over to who I was pointing at before.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Saint. I am playing Ellery, who is a I don't know, astral
Astral elf?
sky fighter. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember. If
That
that's
sounds about right.
Psy warrior, fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
She's super hot. That's it. She snuck on the boat or on the ship, for reasons unknown so far. And her name is Ellery, but if you ask the people at Candlekeep, it is Carrion. Carrion, no, Ace is a different game. Her name is Carrion. For some reason, she's not giving her real name, or that is her real name, and she gave these people a fake name originally. Who
A
knows?
name's a name.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Right. And with that, we will start our recap. It will be me doing the recap today because it is the new year. It's been a hot minute since last time. And Nyx is not here, so there's no Nyx's Corner. I'll be doing the recap. So as we're still only 6 sessions in. It's not a lot to go by. But we had a group of 4 adventurers comprised of Nyx, Larkin, Cinder, and Nexus, the barbarian brother-in-arms brass dragonborn to Larkin, who went on a spaceship, a damselfly spaceship, across space to search for what they have been told is a legendary astral dragon, to save Methis, to save their home world, which is not even a planet that they now know of. It was merely an asteroid, a continent in an asteroid. And they, of course, they ran into trouble on their first trip. They ran into a nautiloid ship full of mind flayers. They turned tail and ran, as they very well should.
Yeah.
And they decided to leave the astral plane, the astral sea, to try to stop the nautiloid from following. And they ended up coming across a star system of Toril, and consequently the Rock of Brawl, which is one of the tiers of Selûne, the moon of Toril. There, they managed to park the ship, or by park, I say crash it into the docks, get it repaired, meet Ellery and Zephyrian whilst on their time in the Rock, have fun doing a little battle competition in the arena, from which they got a bunch of prizes because they all did very well. better than expected for most. And then they decided to give, because they were obviously waiting for the ship repairs, use the rest of their time to search the Library of Spheres, which is the biggest library in the Rock of Brawl, for information on astral dragons. They were very happy to hear that there was a book solely dedicated to these astral dragons, except that it was missing. And they were a bit concerned about this, and soon to find out that it wasn't the only book missing. There were 10 books that were missing, and not just from the main library, but from the restricted section. And so it obviously caused a little bit of concern as to who was looking for potentially exactly the same books that they were looking for. They then, Zephyrian, whilst the rest went to do a bit of a shopping trip, restock on supplies, buy some magics items and consumables that might be needed on their journey, after learning a bit about the history of dragons in general in Toril, Zephyrian managed to what was it, polymorph?
Yeah.
Polymorph.
I wild shaped into a
Wild
giant
shape.
eagle. Yeah.
Right. Wild shaped into giant eagle and casting a spell to detect, to try to locate the book that was
Locate
missing.
object.
Yeah. He felt a pulse just as it disappeared into a large ship, a tyrant ship, a roundish ship known to be used by beholders, which our party has, half of our party is fond of, half of our party is averse to. So they decided that
greatest bartenders.
Yeah, they decided that maybe it wasn't the best idea to go storm after a ship that could potentially have 10 or more beholders. So they decided, hey, if they have a copy of this book here, they might have a copy of this book back in Candlekeep, which is the biggest library in the star system. And so they've made their way to Toril. They were going to go to Toril anyway, I believe, because their next clue would be to ask, if they don't have the book, potentially ask one of the dragons mentioned in the history related to astral dragons in Toril. They might go try to find the location of this dragon, or hopefully find more information on what they're looking for in Candlekeep itself. Last session, they once again did a bit of a crash landing underneath a secret cave that Ellery, who had snuck on board, showed them she knew the path to. They parked their ship underneath the castle and made their way back up to join Candlekeep, who has a very strict entry requirement. You can only enter if you have a book or an edition of a book that they don't have as part of their catalog. And of course, being from a different world, they had several books with them that they were okay to part with for entry. And so providing them this, they entered. And whilst they waited for their approval to go into the library proper, they decided to take a look around the temple. They had a temple, a big temple to several pantheons within the walls of Candlekeep, where they found some really interesting information as well. Most of them, Zephyrian and Ellery recognized most of the gods worshipped and the pantheons worshipped at that temple. Being from the Rock of Brawl, it is very similar to the one worshipped there. However, surprisingly, Lorcan particularly recognized two symbols of a pantheon of gods that he's never heard of. And it made them curious, and they decided to go inside one of them, the dragon pantheon, that part of the temple. And then inside it, they found a framed single scale that was shimmering and catching their eye. So I think that's where we left off, right? think we left off as you guys were going to investigate said scale on the wall.
I know that we got a clue.
That was the clue. So
That was a clue.
the scale
Yep.
was the special clue that was redeemed. You guys haven't investigated. We kind of ended there to have a little bit of a cliffhanger, something to look forward to this time. So yeah, you guys have approached, right? This is a long pathway because it's a temple to the pantheon of dragons. So there's several gods of dragons that are worshipped here. And the scale, the glimmer that caught your eye, and that Nyx noticed first, I believe it was Nyx and Ellery that noticed first, was quite far in. So as the rest of you approach and take a look at this scale on the frame, suddenly the frame looks empty. But you feel free to investigate.
Where'd it go?
I have disadvantage on history checks, so I'm not even going to try.
Is this like one of those things
yeah.
where you like
Don't know where I
walk
got it.
past it and it disappears,
Yeah.
and then you walk a different way and it reappears?
That's what I was thinking.
Is
You
this
can
an
try.
optical illusion? I'm gonna try it.
Just waving.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
you
anything.
start-
I'm just gonna like
Ellery doing this.
casually walk
It's-
past it.
It's definitely looked to be different colors as you approached.
Oh.
So that theory made sense. And you try to move around back to where you saw it, like move a bit around it. Seems empty all of a sudden. And the lights that caught your attention first that seem to be reflecting off the scale, gone.
Is the scale still there? No, it's gone.
You don't see, it looks like there's nothing in that frame right now.
My mind is blown.
Was it being projected from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm not particularly good at Arcana, but can I see if this is like an illusion that goes away after
Yeah.
a certain amount of time or something?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
This is not my specialty.
Hella suspicious.
Hella suspicious.
I rolled a 20
Nope.
Arcana.
You guys are all gathered around it, yeah?
Yeah.
I know Cinder was left at the ship.
Yeah.
He wanted
He
to
didn't
go
want to come.
This
I
might be
rolled-
stupid. Can I go like grab it?
The
Okay,
frame,
wait, what?
yeah. What was your Arcana?
20.
No.
No, Ellery's.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Just no.
Just
just
a
no.
no.
Okay.
They're my favorite
I
answers.
I rolled
Did you...
a
No.
3, so I think it's like a
Um,
7. I don't know.
Zephyrian, you sense. Well, it's hard to tell, right? Because it is a dragon scale. Dragons are magic incarnate. So
Yeah.
even if there's nothing being cast here, it would feel like magic. And it
Okay.
does. But it feels like there's two types of magic. You feel two types of magic here. So the theory of potentially being an illusion doesn't seem to be quite right, because if there's two, it would only be an illusion. You wouldn't feel the dragon power.
Yeah.
But it feels like there's two types of magic here at play.
Weird. It's here, but it's
So,
not here.
Larkin, you grabbed the frame, correct?
No, I was just trying to like see if there was anything there, like in the
No,
frame.
but it's a frame, so it's like it's
is it just a
glassed
frame?
over. There's glass between you
Yeah,
and the
I'll
scale.
pick up the frame and like turn it around.
You hear something clunking inside it.
Did everyone else hear it when I moved it?
Yeah, everyone could hear something clicking inside it. Yeah.
Is the person who let us in watching us do this?
Wait.
There's not many
Wait.
attendants here. This is the monks. The monks
Okay.
come and go. It's not like there's not someone like anyone is free to walk into the temple.
Yeah, I just
So
wasn't
there's
too
not
sure
one
if someone was
right
watching.
now outside. No.
Why are you taking
The
that
theory
off?
checks. There's
It's
no
like,
one nearby.
You're touching something that doesn't belong to you and taking it off. What are you doing?
Is there anything written on the
That's-
back?
Hey, I forgot. I played around with AI and I have like a little bit of what the temple inside might look like.
Oh.
There you go.
Now, before someone comes and sees me holding their magical frame, can I just check if there's anything in the back?
Yeah, you can check if there's anything in the back.
Like-
Give me
Can
an
I look
investigation
at
check.
the frame while he's holding it and see if it's like maybe like one of those trick frames where if you like push two things in, something pops out like there's a secret compartment or
investigation.
anything.
I want to smell it.
Could you put up the
Sure.
temple again, please?
Perception?
the frame to someone else.
Okay. 1 second. One thing at a time. All right.
Yep.
One
And
thing at a
take a
time.
step back and now
Larkin, what is your investigation?
No.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any mechanism at the back. Ellery, what's yours?
Yes.
Number.
25.
25? Okay.
That is a yeah.
That's just now how we're doing this campaign. Yes or no?
Just yes or no. There's no longer numbers.
Look, math is hard, okay?
So you move it around as you're looking at it as Lorcan is moving it around, and you're sure that you're entirely sure that if there is some sort of mechanism happening, you would have seen it.
Okay.
Like it doesn't. Whatever's happening here, maybe it's magical in nature, is not mechanical.
Okay, not mechanical.
No.
Is this also what material is this? Is it
So
metal?
it's a wooden frame.
Wooden frame? Okay.
With like glass, and the back is like wood, like a hard, like those thin wood panels, and inside you see a velvety surface on where the scale was hang with like two little.
And does it have prongs on the back, like a picture frame that you could take off and open?
You can, yeah.
I just look at Lorcan. I mean,
Lorcan passed it to you because
I know
Lorcan
I'm
said
holding it, but I'm looking at him because, like,
Why are you looking
I
at
know
me?
Zephyrian's not gonna wanna, but I
Nope.
wanna.
It's like, this
Do
is
you
not
You want me
ours.
to open it?
Well, I'm just saying we could.
But should.
Uh-oh.
If there's
This is
something
not us.
inside. I mean, if it fell down, we should
But it's-
retrieve it for them.
It's not on the ground. I'm
Is it
staring at the
sealed?
ground.
It is currently sealed, yes.
Sealed as in taped, or sealed as in what?
No. Sealed is enclosed.
Like a picture frame.
Is-
Like the
Yeah,
back
and
where
it
you
has,
could.
it has
Will
a
people
little.
know that I have opened it?
And it has a little under, like the bottom of the frame has a little metal plate that was nailed in.
Ah,
Yeah, I forgot to mention that you guys could read. I don't know, what languages do you speak?
Celestial,
very good
common,
question.
draconic.
Bear with.
Celestial, common, draconic, druidic, Loxodon.
Oh,
Stop
we're doing
stealing my
languages?
draconic, you cheeky man.
Sorry, you asked for languages?
Yes.
Common, halfling, thieves can't, telepathy, but I don't think that
No, that's not. Okay.
counts.
So only one of you speaks Celestial then.
Not today.
I do.
Okay. So you would notice that in Celestial script, it is written a gift from Rain.
Rain?
If the translation wouldn't be like that, it would be like rain. The sound, like the word rain. But
Okay.
you wouldn't know if the translation is, rain
Gotcha.
as in a name, or
Yeah.
rain as in rain that falls down from the sky. Because it's in Celestial.
What does it say? Not sure.
Maybe it means to rule.
A gift from rain.
You're not here, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Strange. If you don't say
I do
anything,
not
why
know
don't we-
what it means.
Why don't we hang it up and go back to where we noticed it and see if it shows back up?
Uh,
Can I flip it upside
Maybe-
down?
Yeah. You hear the clunk, 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 clunk.
But nothing falls.
No.
is it moving up and down in rain then?
You guys have been moving the frame, so clearly he's no longer stuck on the little two
Mhm.
hooks.
Bugger.
Let's just see if it
We
shows
put
up.
it back.
You put it
There you go.
back? Okay.
If Lorcan
You put
says
it
we
back.
put it back, I'll put it back.
All right.
Good.
You put it back, and then what?
But I really want to open it.
I want to go back to where we first saw it and see if it appears again.
Okay. So as you
I
walk
want
back
to know
to
if
the
it's like
entrance
a
of the
proximity
temple.
issue.
Yeah. If you walk back to the entrance of the temple, all of you,
Now wait there.
you will wait there near the
Yeah,
scale?
I'm with it as well.
Okay. So only Zephyrian walks back to the entrance of the temple.
Yeah.
You continue to not see anything, Zephyrian. No lights, no shimmer.
Strange.
Are we too close?
Maybe.
Is it far
Well,
away?
maybe it's a numbers thing.
Oh.
3 of us entered, 3 of us leave. 4 of us entered. Nix is here, right?
Nix is there.
Yes.
4 of us entered, 4 of us leave.
Yeah.
Sure, let's back up then. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll go back and see if it's like
Okay.
a numbers game.
So Ellery and Larkin are backing up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drag Nix as well.
Oh yeah.
And Nix, sorry. So as the 3 of you back up, once you cross the threshold of the edge of the temple of this section of the temple with the doors with the symbol of Asgarath, you see shiny lights again.
Is that in the bottom corner now?
Yeah, it's in one of the
We shut it. So
Bugger.
once we hit the door.
once you step outside, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna be
The
very.
second you go back in, it disappears.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the frame and I'm gonna try to try and get it back on the nail.
Oh, you're gonna try to
Oh.
by sound alone? Try to okay. It's
So
more
the
of a
chinks on
luck
the-
thing. It's not so much of a skill thing. Roll me a
Okay.
D100.
The D1.
It might go in a like rotated or something. Let's see. How lucky are you today? Yeah, no. You think you got it. You think you got it. You're
I
not
put it back
hearing
down
it.
and I walk back to see.
Okay, you walk back. As soon as you cross the doors again outside the door symbol of Asgarath, it shines again.
Is
Is
there
it-
something? Can I look at the door frame? Is
Sure.
there like a tripwire or a trigger or anything?
You guys had investigated it because of the symbol of
we? Okay.
Asgarath. There was nothing there.
Is there anything else
I-
in Celestial that I can see?
No, most of it is in the Draconic.
Okay. So how far away is the
About
case from?
65 feet.
Yeah. I'm going to use Druidcraft and make it sound like it's raining.
Yeah, okay. Nothing happens.
Can I jump in and out of the gate because I'm a child?
You can every time he jumps in, it disappears. Every time he jumps out, it reappears. Because he's the only one trying as well. So
Interesting.
Weird.
So it does seem proximity. Shouldn't
Is
we
it-
go
just
through?
to remind you that Ellery and Nyx were already inside the temple when they saw it.
What, in the room?
Yeah.
Ellery, you go.
Just inside.
Yeah, you go. Go inside. Yeah.
All right.
Try it.
I'll take Nixon.
All right. So
If we
you
saw
and
it in
Nyx
there,
step
we'll go in.
and you approach. Always, you're ready for the moment where it goes off, and you keep going in and in and in, and you're standing right in front of it, and the scale is visible to both of you.
Can you put it back on the nails?
Hold on. I want to try something first.
There you go.
I'm gonna have
That's
Nix
how
and
it
I.
works.
Oh. Okay. Can Nix
Obviously,
and
in the
I
frame, like I said.
can Nix and I back out,
Yeah.
and
It stays
then
on.
Maybe we're too tall?
once we're outside,
Yes, that's definitely it. It's tallest.
once we're outside, does it disappear again?
No.
Oh,
Stays on.
I'm gonna step in without Nix.
Stays on.
I'm gonna have Nix step in without me. Just
Stays
swap.
on.
Okay, all right. I don't know what this is doing. I'm just gonna. Go
I'm
back
gonna
to
just
Nix.
step in without them and see what happens.
Stays on.
Huh.
Well, I guess let's go look at it then. Want to go look at it?
Yeah.
Do you follow Larkin?
Oh, it's the
I will
Dragonborn.
tiptoe. I will
Racist.
try and sneak in because I'm really curious about it.
You
Mhm.
step in, it disappears.
I got to say, God damn it! And I walk back out.
Oh.
Behind.
You
I-
stay. You stay. Like you
Like-
stay outside. What do you
Oh.
do outside? Like do you? Yeah, just arms crossed, just grumpy, sulking outside. Okay.
I think he's pouting.
Lorcan, I don't think it likes you.
Oh.
Pause
Not
a
by the look of
second.
it.
Stream went down.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
But we were being hilarious.
We were.
That's rude.
I thought my jokes were bad.
Doesn't like
Wow.
Lorcan. They are.
How rude
Do you
of
know
it.
what happened?
No, I'm trying to figure it out now.
It's
Just
trying to
crap.
use Raz's internet.
That's it. We gotta blame Raza.
Jonathan, there is a reason why
Take a
it's
nap.
hiding from you. Don't worry, I don't hate you.
A clarification, though.
No.
No!
Just you.
Go away!
Yeah.
Just you.
It's maybe allergic to other scales.
Yeah, that's
And
One
the
it.
scale is allergic
Yes, it
to
sneezes.
this scale.
We're back.
How tall is Lorcan? I don't remember.
Good question.
7 feet?
Background.
6
7.
feet?
6
No,
foot 5.
6
Okay.
foot 5. There you go.
We are back.
All right. So, my wonderful people,
Hmm.
thank you for bearing with us. We're having some technical issues. If the stream goes down, just wait and keep refreshing because it will come back immediately. We are playing. So they realize that it doesn't like Lorcan. The scale disappears every time Lorcan
Yeah.
approaches. Well, it doesn't disappear because the sound is obvious that it's still
It's
there,
there,
but
yeah.
it goes invisible or something.
All right. Well, I guess Lorcan, you'll just have to wait, and we'll tell you what we see.
I'm just gonna sit down, being bored.
I'll go up and look at it. Yeah.
Morgan, give me an intelligence check.
Me?
No, a history check, which you have disadvantage in.
Oh, thank you!
It is a history, so sorry.
You know what? That was an 11. I'm not
That's
actually.
not- that's good.
What?
That's
Wait, I got a plus 3. I have a plus 3. What? Okay, 14.
13. Okay, that's more than enough.
That's decent.
So you're mumbling to yourself outside, a bit annoyed, and it hits you then that Zephyrian said a gift from Rain. Rain, why is that bugging you so much? You remember that it reminds you of a name. Rain.
Rainer.
Rainioth is
Rainier, that's it.
yeah, Rainier. You got there. I understood what you were trying to do. Yes. Rainier. And that it's like a light bulb moment.
I run right into them.
It just disappears. You guys
You
are
know
trying
what?
to investigate it and it just disappears.
Rain!
Bugger.
Rainier! It's the scale of the dragon!
Oh,
No, sorry.
your dragon.
Yes, it's the
The
astral
missing one.
dragon. Rainier. Rainier?
Rainier.
Rainier. Yes.
Oh,
Right?
why doesn't it
So-
like you if it's from your home world?
Well, that's a good point. Why is it disappearing whenever someone from our world approaches?
No, Nyx is there.
Oh, Nyx is there. Nyx, you ruined my moment.
He's not even here.
It's true. He would have though. Don't worry.
But yeah,
Well-
I don't know.
If it's a gift, then that's a good thing, yes? Doesn't it mean that he's either been here or had contact with them at some point?
It must have been. But having the scale is very maybe beneficial. I mean, could we track it with the scale?
Well, it also
Nyx
means
nods vehemently.
it also means that they'd have information about him here if it was a gift.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Let's go pester people.
All right.
All right. So what do you guys do? By the way, whilst Lorcan was thinking about this, you guys had a bit of a chance to investigate it whilst he was visible.
Yeah.
While
would
he
you
was
guys
thinking,
like to do?
yeah.
What would you guys would like to do? I'll give you about 5 minutes whilst he was doing that, so you can try a bit with a few things.
Yeah, for Zeph, this is not this is a gift to Candlekeep. He is not touching it or doing anything. He's just admiring it.
Zephyrian, do you have much ability in arcane? I know you have magic, but
I'm quite good at figuring things out. Yes.
yes. Is the scale itself, once it's off the dragon, we assume it's from magical still? Does it
Some
hold any
are.
powers?
I did sense something from it, so
I can do detect magic, says Nix.
I
Yeah.
forgot you were here.
don't know if I have detect magic or just dispel. I do
Yeah.
have dispel magic, not detect.
Okay. So Nix will
I think that
then
might be a
cast
good idea, yes.
detect magic,
Mm-hmm.
which is a ritual. So Lorcan, when you come in, she just continues. It's just 1 second.
I want to touch it.
You can touch it while she's
I'm
casting.
gonna touch it.
You can try
I'm gonna
touching
unscrew the back and try and touch it.
We're not taking it. This was a gift.
When
Did I
Nix-
say I wanted to take it?
It
Also,
disappears
who
now.
says it's not a
Inwardly-
gift to us?
Because
don't
it's
know.
not.
You
I
don't
don't.
You're trying to find the invisible scale.
yeah.
Well, it's
Nix-
not
Nix
invisible. This is
No.
before you came back in.
Yeah,
Oh.
but by the time Nix finishes casting the spell, you would have come back in. So,
Mhm.
Ellery,
Mm.
when you touch the scale, if it's way harder than it looks. It looked almost liquid when it was shimmering, but it's real hard. It's dragon scales, but yeah, it feels interesting. There's something about it.
I want to smell it just in case, so I can know the scent with keen mind, just in case I smell a dragon like that in the future.
Okay, that's fine. I'll allow you to
Have
remember
anything
that.
that can replicate a scale, and so that we can put a replica in there, do we?
No.
Nix, could you create a replica?
It's not. I don't know. Maybe. Nix eventually
I-
finishes. Go on.
Can I make a history check? Very specifically, have I ever heard anything, or is there any basis for dragons giving away their scales as a gift? Like, does that mean anything specific?
That's interesting. Yes, I'll allow that. Go
Okay.
for it. How much?
Um,
Well, I would say it'd be at disadvantage because I don't.
Yeah, I
think
don't
you
have
know
much history with dragons.
with
I do
dragons.
read a little bit, but
Yeah. I would say
don't have the
disadvantage, but
knowledge.
yes, you can try. Who knows?
Zeph is wondering why there's no alarm.
No, there doesn't seem to be, and
Yeah,
no, and this is
and-
one of these are the two last. It was the last bit of the
Alcoves.
temple, right? Is the giants and the dragon pantheon that are last. So there's not many people coming this way either.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
God.
him, everything needs to be alarmed. That's important. He's used to it.
Yes, because alarms help even in the books place, the
Mhm.
library books place.
Books place. Jonathan has
Brain.
lost himself in the character a little too much. What was your role, Ellery?
no.
Yeah.
Just no.
I
Okay.
rolled a nat 2 and a nat 1.
Ooh.
No.
That's a
don't
no?
know anything about
You
I have
have
a really good history
no
on
idea.
this. I have no idea.
No idea. Yeah.
That's
You
great.
did say it felt funny though, right?
It's weird because you look at it and you expect it to be liquid.
Oh, okay. So just
And
doesn't
it's
feel like it
not.
looked.
There's definitely magic there, but otherwise, no. So
Weird.
eventually,
I'll put it back.
Lorcan comes in. Nix finishes casting the spell, and she's like,
Mhm.
"There's abjuration magic on it.
Protection.
Some sort of protection, yeah,
Interesting.
from Larkin apparently.
Oh yes, apparently.
Mhm.
Protection from me.
Well,
Hey,
I don't know if it's
Larkin.
from you, but You're what makes it invisible. Do you think the whole
Well,
dragon
from-
went invisible?
Oh, well, that
Is
would
it
be
protected from other dragons?
quite a damper if you try to find it and you can't see it because it's
Hmm.
invisible because of Lorcan.
Maybe it's hiding itself from you for some reason.
Here's what
Hiding
I
itself
want
from
to
dragons,
know.
you mean?
Mhm.
Maybe.
Or dragonborn that are from your world.
Why is it hiding from other dragons?
Yeah,
Well,
that
didn't
doesn't
it-
make sense.
Didn't it leave in the first place? Maybe it's
Well-
just trying to avoid you all.
Was it just
It's
trying
just-
to...
Odd that it's been a gift here if it's in hiding.
Maybe.
Strange.
Lorcan, I'm just curious. If it has abjuration magic on it and it doesn't seem to want you to see it, what do you think would happen if you touched it?
Good question. And I reach out.
Yay!
Okay, Lorcan, I need a
I
constitution
can always
saving
trust
throw.
Lorcan to do
Constitution
the
saving
things I
throw.
want.
I will try
Yes!
it.
Amazing.
Constitution
this.
saving throw got me a 2.
Oh, buddy.
That's
Oh.
a 7 overall.
Okay.
Amazing.
I need to check something.
I want this so much.
Lorcan suddenly flies across the hornet.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Lorcan is just now his boots.
I take the boots.
He
They don't fit, but I'm gonna take
won't need them anymore.
No.
All right, so
Oh no.
Oh, that's never good. No.
No.
I need to double check I'm doing this correct. All right, okay. Larkin, I would like you to roll me.
So did you not hear me? I said a 2-0. 2-0.
I'd like you to roll me a D8. Reroll on an 8.
A
Hmm.
D8 and what?
Reroll on an 8.
There's no
7.
good player disadvantage roll.
7.
He
I'm not
already
rolling
failed the
anything.
check. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm not rolling anything.
I know, just for the next time. If he has to do it again.
Let me just double check.
I'm now cursed.
Mm.
Pleased to meet you.
1 second. Which is the save again? Let me double check I did it correctly.
Do we destroy
Oh,
Candlekeep?
it's sorry. It's not a constitution. I thought it was. Wait.
Well, I still got a 2, whatever it
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
probably
It wouldn't
worse
matter.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a dex, but yeah,
is.
So-
Still a 2.
still a 2. Larkin, you touch it and you suddenly go blind.
I am...
Okay.
Ellery,
Yes.
please don't let me touch it again, but I don't know where people now are. I can't see.
Oh,
What
God,
did you
interesting.
do?
And here's the most interesting thing. As you feel that, because this is obviously would be during combat, so it's like a few seconds in the sense of you touch it, you get blinded, and as you get blinded, I need another save.
Another dex save?
That's what it was going to be for.
Yes, I believe.
So it
Oh.
you can't see it, and then when you touch it, you can't see anything. That's interesting.
Dex plus 21. Is that disadvantage because I'm blinded though?
No, it's not something you can see necessarily, but actually, what does the blinded
I don't
illusion
remember.
do?
Blinded.
nope,
Auto
it's
fails
fine.
any check relating to sight. Attack rolls have
But it's not.
advantage.
It's not
Attack
related to
rolls you
sight.
make have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
21.
good, yeah.
Wait. Let me just. Let me double check. What is the DC?
Ouch.
Yeah, it is a dragon scale. It
Yeah,
could be
that's what I was
higher
gonna
than
say.
that,
Yeah, I just thought about that, yeah.
Most dragons are like 23 and up.
Let us have a look.
It depends if it's ancient.
God.
Well, it is,
damn
right?
it.
Hmm.
Ah.
Where it's a DC 26. So.
Okay.
It's a
So why
burper
did I
dragon.
try and roll?
I didn't. Well, he's not 20.
No. Oh, fine. Okay.
However, what happens is the following. So Larkin touches, goes, ah, I can't see anything. And then you just hear a pop.
Did you
Larkin is
break
no
it?
longer there.
No.
God.
I reached out to that space to see if he went invisible, like the thing kept going
Mhm.
invisible. Does my
No.
hand go through the space?
No. Larkin.
Has been banished.
I'm literally gonna say I'll be right back. I'll see if I can see him. I'll go into the astral plane.
I wasn't expecting this to happen, actually.
You didn't expect us to touch the thing?
No.
Are you new to this relationship? Come on, Mari.
Expect Ellery to dare Lorcan to do something stupid?
I didn't even dare him. I just said, do you think it would be interesting?
Can we
didn't
just
even
take this
need
thing
to
off the
dare
wall,
him.
open it up, and say, touch it?
Okay, so
And
Larkin,
it was interesting. I was
Yeah,
right.
it worked. Yeah.
Larkin, you are suddenly floating in the astral sea.
Oh.
Darn. I can only go to the astral
Oh.
plane. I'm sorry.
Oh. Bad.
Wait. Astral plane. Sorry,
Okay,
you are
good.
correct.
Less bad, but still bad.
You can breathe in there at least.
Yeah, true.
See? Less bad, but still bad.
You are floating in where you saw the ship go through. You're like,
Huh.
but I believe it ends, right? Yeah, it has
Did the rock go
direct-
with him? Or the
No.
the
the scale. You're holding it. It
Oh, I'm
as he
holding it.
popped,
Oh.
it reappeared.
Interesting.
Did I see him when I left? Did he?
No,
Because we were beside
well,
each other. I wasn't sure.
no, nothing.
I'll just take a look around and go, go back.
Just shrug and disappeared!
If I can't see you, I can't help you.
It's
I'll
okay. You
come
come
back
back
and
after
go,
10 minutes.
Oh, there you. Oh, 10 minutes for him?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have lasted that long. I would have went, oh, nope. All right, come back. I
Yeah,
don't see him.
when Zephyrian comes back, I just go, I think we should ask someone who works here where exactly they got, like, how long has it been here? If this is recent, that's more interesting.
Is there a
Also,
lot of
you didn't
dust where
see
it was?
him?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Not where I got teleported to, no. Yeah, I don't really have a control of where I go.
Well, I mean, what are the odds that you would go to the exact same place?
Well, I figured we're
Yes.
beside each other, so you never know. But the astral plane is massive.
Well,
and
he's gone
interesting.
forever. We should continue on.
He's gone.
Wow.
In
I met
Zephyrian's
you
head, it's
24
got
hours
me.
ago.
Yeah, and for
Pain
me,
in my
it's like
heart.
my problem is I have been told to help him and guide him.
You
So
guided him to a different place.
and he guided me to Candlekeep, so it's kind of a win-win.
Yeah, so we're fine.
I'm where I want to be.
Him not being is technically his
Yes,
fault.
thank you. I'm no longer.
He's somewhere.
Am I?
I would hope so.
Nix.
Did you want to sit and wait and see if he comes back?
Well, hold on. We might have one other option. I don't know if anyone can do it, but I know. Can
I'm
you?
stressing.
Do you have sending?
Yes, I have
Can
sent
you
you
send
some.
to him?
Well, no, because technically, who has the other sending stone? You do. So she has.
Oh,
the
I do.
sending
I do
stone.
have it. Yeah, but I don't know what like abilities these people have yet, and
Yeah,
this is
that's
very
fair.
magical, so I
No.
don't know if
You've seen some, but not a lot.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if.
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't have sending. Hey, we've got a Nix that we have to update on what's happening.
Yeah, I could
Zephyrian,
literally just spend
Do you
the
have
next...
sending?
Oh, no, that's not something I've... Don't think I can figure that one out.
Right. Let me
I don't
just
think Druid's good at
get Alonso real quick. Alonso, sorry. Wow. Nix
Yeah,
real
I
quick
know.
up to speed.
It's okay.
Up to
He's got
speed.
simply the best on, so...
Yeah,
If you remember correctly, last time Nix and Ellery caught glimpse of a shimmering scale, dragon scale in the temple, which we were going to investigate, but you didn't get a chance to. When you guys called everyone over to look at it, it disappeared. It seemed to have gone invisible, but when you shook it, it was still there. You did a bunch of experiments. There was magic on it. Nix did detect magic ritually and realized there's abjuration magic on it. But something else, abjuration, I'm correct.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of experiments. It shows up perfectly fine, except when Lorcan seems to be close to it. When it's 60 feet away, the scale is fine. If he gets closer, the scale disappears. So they opened the frame and took the scale out and were like, what happens when Lorcan touches it? Then Lorcan went blind and then popped out of existence, and you're currently unsure where, how, what.
Just a little bit of a whoopsie moment.
Yes, and no one's worried about me apparently.
We're worried, but
No,
it's more trying to figure out how and why.
And that is the scale. If you are logged into Roll20, are you logged into Roll20?
Working on it. So yeah, I used my robe to see if I could see him in the astral plane wherever it got sent to, but I did not.
No. And that's the scale. And Larkin also thinks that because it said in Celestial a gift
From Rain.
from Rain, he thinks it's Rainiar's scale. And that's the Dragon Temple as well.
Mm-hmm. And for some reason, it does not like showing itself to other Dragonborn.
Well, technically, we only know that it doesn't like showing itself to
Sure.
Nyx.
Yeah,
To
well,
Lorcan.
Or to
yeah.
Lorcan.
So it is technically just Lorcan it hates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the other dude's not here for us to check, right?
Yeah, right, Nexus.
He's on the boat.
Yeah. On the ship.
The boat is the ship.
The boat is the ship.
To Damselfly.
Love it.
The Damselfly. The Allegasia, right?
Mhm. Well, now.
So yeah, that's what's happening. What else do you guys do to the scale with the scale?
Summon me back.
Well, I guess we know what the magic is, at least a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be permanent, but I don't know.
Didn't drain the magic, did it?
We don't know.
Never mind.
The detect
Yeah.
magic might still be up. It's 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, the detect magic is still up and it still shows abjuration. It's
I was about to go, dispel wait, I don't have that. Everyone
I
else
do.
does.
I just don't know if I should.
I don't think so. I'd give it maybe give it half an hour if he doesn't reappear, but I mean, you didn't want us to take it, but dispelling the gift to the Institute would
Yeah, I don't
probably
think
be
I want to do that either.
worse. Yes.
Can Nick do like an analysis of this phenomenon?
Phenomenon.
phenomenon. Right. So after a while, 10 minutes pass, and Lorcan pops back into existence, and the scale disappears again.
What? I've come back?
Yeah, you come back after 10 minutes.
All right, he's back.
Oh, hi. Where'd you go?
I was in the middle of nowhere. It's like I was on the ship again.
Great place. Nice and quiet.
Is there a place called nowhere?
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, there is. Okay.
In the Marvel universe, yes.
Hey,
True.
But he was going to be falling for 30 minutes. So.
Nix,
Yeah.
please look at the chat in Roll20.
Hi. No, I feel like I was in the astral plane. Sea.
Yeah, like I said, great place.
I was just floating. It was.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
No, no,
No.
it's not. I like my feet on land.
Oh.
So
Thank you.
you're gonna touch it again?
No.
Yes.
You're still blinded. Oh no, you wouldn't. No, you'd still blinded. Yes.
I'm still
Can-
blinded.
can you
I
not
still
see?
can't see you all.
Okay, come here. I can fix that. That I can
Can you?
fix. Okay.
Where are you?
Just
Yeah.
you
Come here, I
stay
can't
there.
see
I will come to
you.
you.
If Zephyrian
Okay.
had boobs, he would have grabbed them.
It's pretty much you grab the trunk first.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that
pretty much
sentence.
the
That
trunk
feels
is
Sorry.
bad. That
Sorry.
feels bad.
yeah, you're technically just gonna get like the trunk on the top of your head.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Mhm.
And I will cast Lesser Restoration on you for blindness.
I
Right,
said what I said.
that fixes it. Larkin, you can see
Yep.
again, and because of that, you don't actually know where you ended up.
Because you
Oh
would have
yeah,
been
of
blinded.
course I
Sure,
wouldn't have
sure,
known. I was just floating in darkness. It was very scary.
sure.
The darkness.
The darkness.
I
And you
guess
still
so.
can't see the
terrifying.
scale.
Even went upside down. I think. Don't think there was an up and down, but it's fine.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
worst comes to worst, always keep a rock on you. That'll tell you which way gravity's going.
The rock comes-
If he can't see which way the rock is falling, that doesn't really help him.
Well, you'd be able to maybe figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can hear it fall.
Put a string on it.
All right.
And attach the string
Inspiration.
to your. Put the string on your finger and attach it to that. Then you might be good.
Just make a
Yes.
yo-yo.
Yeah,
Just make
pretty
it
much.
yo-yo.
And
Then
when I
you'll
go
know how
into a
gravity
place with no
works.
gravity, I throw the rock, and the rock bounces back and hits me in the head.
Then you know you're in space.
Which, if you're in space, you have other problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can fix that though too, so don't worry.
But right, I suggest we put that.
Yes, I'm on it.
back
Don't worry.
away.
I'll put it back in the shadow box and back up on the wall.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Now, is there any way to track a scale or an animal from a scale?
Sure.
If I'm
Yes,
close to
I think
it.
I said Nyx would know that to scry or to locate if you have something that belonged to
Mhm.
the creature, or you can do it.
I believe it's Zephyrian, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm only so good at tracking people, but it's a distance problem. Yes.
For me, yes. I'm good
Yes.
for about 1,000 feet. I can usually find something if I know what I'm looking for.
Mm.
Well, that's
So
not going to work here, is it?
unless there's another one.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Oh, unless there's another one, that would be
But-
Or
interesting.
something made out of the same material. That would kinda work too.
Nyx, because you weren't here, do you want to do me an intelligence check?
Whoa. I like it. She likes it.
Yay!
That's right. Yeah, she does.
He's like,
she does.
yay, I can participate in this craziness that's happening.
What's happening? She's trying to
Yeah,
catch
may
up.
as
so,
well
like...
pop that too, just because I
I don't
You're
think I
very
got
low for me. I don't know if it's for
Oh.
anyone else.
can.
that. Never mind.
For me, yes.
Miranda, look at the Twitch.
What is happening on the Twitch?
Whenever. There's no rush.
Oh.
Because I have them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because finding something in this place could be extremely fun, especially if it's a book.
Yeah. Yeah. You can find a magical item. That doesn't mean it's a good one.
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna touch it.
I'm not touch it.
Curse! No!
I'll
has a
keep that
cute
in
spot.
mind.
Uh-huh.
For it will happen this episode. And I
Okay.
don't promise how
Nope,
quickly.
that's fine.
But yes.
Cinder digs something up on the shore.
Yeah.
Very treasure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just in the cave.
He just literally falls and it's right in front of him.
Nyx, what was your roll?
22.
32. It would, seeing this scale here, hearing Larkin say, it says it's from rain. Makes sense, it's from Rainiath. It almost like a confirmation. You feel like it would make sense when you were fleeing and traveling through the astral sea. That's what you were focusing on. And if this scale indeed belonged to it, it made sense it brought you to this star system, to this place. It was the closest. If it was the closest thing, that belong to him, technically a scale is still part of him. So you as you're thinking, that realization consolidates in your mind.
Also, just to confirm for just out of it, if Nyx casts that spell again, will Nyx like go for the scale again? Or whatever it is
Well,
that we
which
did. We were trying to find him, weren't we? Would that scale just show up as him again if we ever did it again?
if you did it from here,
Yeah.
simply focusing on him, you
Yeah.
probably would be guided right back. Yeah.
Right, great.
So you'd probably have to focus on something else.
Yeah.
Unless you're using a different kind of spell or different or scry or something like that to try to see where it is. Then you could focus on something else. But yeah, I don't think either, and neither of you has scry, I don't think.
No. And I'll never get it. It's not for druids.
It some druids get it.
It is. Some druids
Does it?
get it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think some druids get it.
Keyleth had it, right? I know
And
that.
yeah, and Amalia had it.
Amalia
I swapped
had
it for Dream. Yeah.
Let's see if I'll eventually get it.
So,
So you guys wanted to look for somebody. You find one of the temple acolytes pretty easily.
Bard, cleric,
Nice.
wizard, great old one, peace domain. For sending.
Circle of the Land Coast, Circle of
Oh,
the
wait.
Land Swamp.
So-
There's a couple that get it.
Oh, so
Sorry,
it's Circle of the Land, and he wouldn't get it. Right.
Sorry, I looked up sending, not scrying. I'll be fine.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yes.
In this frame, there's.
Did you take the frame with you?
No, I put it back.
You put it back.
In this
This
frame, where? Sorry.
this one on the wall in this alcove.
Well, you would have to get out and go search for somebody.
Oh, okay. I bring the. Do you
You
mind
bring
just
them back.
explaining this
This one.
relic,
That's right.
this unique item that you have on the wall?
Oh,
This
I've
holy
never
thing?
been in here with the lights turned off. I wonder what happened.
Oh, are the lights off? Didn't
Still
realize.
No, it's not the lights, but remember the scale was emitting lights.
Yeah.
When you come in with the person, it goes invisible again.
Yes. Well, I was just curious. Do you know the story of it?
The story of what?
The scale?
Oh, was there supposed to be something in there?
I step out
kind
of
of
the
new
room.
here.
You're new here. Do you have anyone who's been here a bit longer then?
Yes, of course.
Sorry,
it
we're
seems to
I'm
be
curious about the
missing.
history of it.
It's not missing.
I step out the room quickly.
It's prejudice.
Oh,
It
oh.
is. It's
that is
rude.
fascinating. I'm sure one of the senior members would like to have a look at this. 1 second. And he walks out. Takes about 10 minutes for somebody else to come with him.
Tell him that one of their unique items keeps disappearing and reappearing. They all broke.
Yeah, all the monks are dragonborn. We've never
Yeah,
seen him
right,
before.
yeah.
When
No,
did that
actually-
get there?
The acolyte he calls for is a dragonborn, and he
Okay.
comes into the room. And is Larkin inside the room or outside the room?
No, I'm outside the room.
Then when he comes into the room, nothing happens. It stays on. And he walks.
Not all of them. It's just Lorcan.
Larkin is very
How
angry.
dare it! Here, how dare it! Oh no! Lorcan is
Interesting.
going to storm out. Going to storm out, and he's going to pout and sit down in front of the whole thing.
This is a gold dragonborn that comes to see you. It has like spectacles at the end of its snout. And he goes, how can I help him? This acolyte here told me there was some strange magic afoot here. You said that when your friend comes close, it disappears. By the way, we've had a stretch and a hydrate.
Stretch and hydrate.
Damn it.
Oh, I cracked. Mm.
Thank you. And hydrate. Coffee.
Thank you.
Okay, got it.
Who was it? I'm sorry.
Look.
Darksiders 1813. Thank you. So,
Aha.
he goes, you are interested in the story of the dragon scale we were gifted. Can you please step in then? Let's see what happens exactly.
Oh, you'll have to chase me. I stormed out.
Oh, you
I'll go
stormed
get
out
him.
of the temple?
I was
I'll-
I was grumpy. He's walking off at
Kicking
this
his foot.
moment. So you need
I'll
to call
go
me
get
back.
him.
I'll go get him.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yes.
Saves my knees.
We've had it. I believe for. Oh, I need to check this now. Time frames.
Lorcan.
see.
Come
What?
on.
What? Why are you coming
Come
after me?
back.
No,
Come
I'm
back.
not going to be insulted by a
They're-
scale.
They're explaining it. Come back. You want to know why
Fine.
where you've been
Gosh.
targeted. Come on.
If it
come
disappears
back.
again, I'm not happy.
How about you step on the threshold? Maybe it doesn't disappear.
You're a threshold. Now let's go.
Just in general. You're a threshold.
You're a threshold, Nix.
Threshold me.
Does not know
Threshold you
what
back.
mean.
Well, we've had this scale here for about 800 years. It was one of the first donations that were not tomes to our institution. It was what prompted the construction of the temples in the first place.
Huh.
He was brought here by an old sage, an author that visits the library occasionally. Hello?
Sorry, his name.
Interesting.
Oh,
Brandon knows, I think.
Nix is typing.
he's got several names, pseudonyms. We know him in Candlekeeper Zemo, sorry.
It's not the one I was.
XYMOR.
Immediately wrong.
X.
We've not heard that name before, have we?
X,
I don't
Y,
think
M.
no.
No?
No. You have not.
Okay.
No, and
And
Brandon said it
here's
was.
the other thing, right? This scale, if you remember, you remember, I described it as tough, like dragon
Mhm.
scales, but it doesn't look like a dragon scale. It looks like almost like a reptile, like a snake
Yeah.
almost type of scale.
That's cool.
How did you spell
It's
it again?
thinner. It's compact, but it's thinner. It's different than what you're used to being dragon scales. But yes, it's fascinating to see your friend walk in and out and
It just
disappearing. I've never seen that happen the entire time I've been here.
Interesting.
I've been here a good 200 years.
Well, he's not from here though, so that might be it.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Are there none of you from the same place?
He is, I believe, right? Or she. Sorry, what is next? I don't remember. It's
Female
been too
gnome.
long.
What is
Female
it?
Female
gnome.
gnome? Okay.
I'm from
I think
there.
she is, yes.
This is fascinating. Fascinating.
Imagine
Um,
doing jumping jacks in and out the door, apparently.
do you by
Well,
chance have any records or anything about when it was first here?
We do. We have a record of all the donations we are given, and it was when Zymor came and dropped off one of his most famous collections, a special edition actually, all in one of the books of one of the collections he's written. He donated this scale as well. Said, oh, I don't remember the story quite right. If you ask one of my colleagues inside, ask him for the records of Zymor's gift, and I'm sure someone will know the story correctly, but I believe he said something about the original tower, Candlekeep, a long time ago, was only a single tower. It expanded over the 1,600 years we've been here. And it is said that in the early days, this Zymor had come and made had been very helped by the tomes in that single tower, and yes, it was gifted much later as almost a thank you, I believe, for all the.
I'm curious. You said that Zymor
Zymor, sorry.
was
Zymor, yeah. I keep saying it wrong
was
too.
a pseudonym, yes?
Well, he's written in several different pseudonyms that we believe belong to him. Yes.
Do you know what the others are?
We know of two others. Yes. Fizban is one, and Marina needs to check. I only know these two, but I think there's more.
Yeah.
He's just going through a little index.
He's got like 6.
Marduk is one as well.
Marmaduke.
No, Marduk.
Marduk.
Marmaduke. The comic strip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I do a history roll to see if I know of any of these?
I would like to as well.
Sure.
I would assume I've got something up there about it.
Well, yeah, you can do it.
I'm curious if anything like this was on Methis.
Yeah, you can do a roll as well.
30, 20. 14 plus 6.
What am I doing? History?
You can
Wait, 13 plus 6?
No, 14 plus 6.
Oh, I got a 13 plus 7, so also a dirty 20.
So 2 dirty 20s.
Yeah.
Yes, you've both have heard of Fizban. Is the most common.
Yep.
It's known to be an old wizard. Fizban the Fabulous.
Yeah, for me, it's. I think he's
A
got
demi-human wizard of some kind that has lasted through the ages. Some believe, and whether you believe that or not, that is up to you, that it is a human aspect of the platinum dragon, of the dragon pantheon, Bahamut.
Yep.
Now,
Some believe it could be a myth.
What do I think the likelihood is that this guy is the same guy that is one of the regular benefactors at the other library that we were told we could try and visit at some point, that dropped off the book we were looking for about 100 years ago? The special collection of the Eighth Circle guy?
You think he might be a benefactor? Fizban could be a benefactor from the Library of Spheres?
Well,
is that the question?
That benefactor.
Oh, that specific one?
That specific one.
It's up to you what you would infer on that. Like,
Okay.
You don't
There's
have
nothing
enough
specifically saying yes or no either way.
Yeah, no.
Okay, just check.
It's possible. Could be another alias. We don't know.
Yeah. We don't even know his name. Yeah.
I'm guessing we haven't.
And when was the last time the author was here?
Oh, I don't keep track of those kinds of records. Well, I
we all
don't
had to
think
sign
I've
in at the
had
gate,
the pleasure of meeting him in my lifetime.
Maybe a question for the gate then.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Do you by chance
one of
have
the
any?
Sages, or the great. They have a name.
Do you know if Fizban or any of his other names wrote anything? Was he an author?
Yes, Zymor is the one that has written the most.
Okay.
Yes.
Was there anything here that we could maybe go through?
Yes, of course. I if you ask for to see the collection of Zymor, is actually one of our prestigious.
Okay, good.
There's a the special edition is on display, cannot be touched,
Mm-hmm.
but and is warded. But you can see the separate volumes. Yes, requested from the sages that
That'd
work
be a good start too.
there, and yes, most likely you will.
Hopefully, maybe what we're looking for is also mentioned in there somewhere. So hopefully, but special collections, those are
Special.
can't pass that up.
Yes,
Once in a
very-
lifetime, there, Ellery. Come on, even you, I think, would enjoy it. Yes,
Depends what they're on.
true.
But this is fascinating. I shall make a record of it, and if you don't mind, he looks at you, Larkin. We might have perhaps one of the great readers look at you,
Look, what's he gonna look at?
trying to detect if there's anything that is triggering the magic on the scale.
Yeah, I wonder if we put a mask on you and you walked in, if it would still happen,
Who knows?
or if it's just your presence. You never know.
Yes, I cover my face and walk in.
Still happens.
Okay,
You're welcome.
we had to try. Maybe with a mirror backwards.
Yes.
The
The true enemy of all dragons. Basic Halloween masks.
Yep. You got to try everything. You never know.
You don't.
Well,
You
I'll
don't
bring
have to
this
try
up.
everything.
I'll bring this up to one of the great readers, and we'll see what they say. Please come by before you leave, and I'll let you do anything else I can find on this particular piece of history.
Did they donate anything besides the scale?
Yes, the book.
Seymour, yes, I believe. Well, besides countless editions, he's I wonder. Well, he visits from what I understand, he has he's favored by the great the great readers and the keepers, and I think he's allowed into the underground sections of Candlekeep, but perhaps any other gifts he might have left would be there. But
Interesting.
it is a restricted section, not it is not easy to be allowed in.
Well,
You see, it is heavily guarded. Not even many of the scholars dared to go down that deep.
Lorcan, do you think we should also just try it with Nexus, just to make sure it's not just you?
Hey, shall I go back to the ship and get them?
It's up to you. I was just thinking, like,
Yeah, no, I will. And I'll head off straight
Well,
away.
hold on. Lorcan,
What?
do we trust them in the library?
oh, good point.
What?
Hmm.
Well, technically, they're not going to go in the library. They're going to come into the church, the temple.
So they're going to come here and then be sent back to the ship.
Yeah. Don't you have to have a? Do you really think they'd get?
We're already
let
past the
library?
gate.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like scholars?
No.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
wondering.
then
They
why
might
would
not
they be
let you
going
back
in a
in.
library? It's
It was just an option, just to fill in all the gaps.
Maybe we check that when we're on the way
After we're
out.
done. Yes. Okay.
Oh, well, why don't you three go in the library? I'll get Nexus and maybe Cinder, depending on.
I suppose
And
technically
test-
we should check out the collection without you in case anything else
Just in
appears and
case.
disappears.
Yes, I don't want to make a whole library sit.
Oh,
That
a
would
whole
set
floor.
up a
That
few-
would be
That'd be
interesting.
quite,
That would be
quite bad.
interesting.
I just randomly brush somewhere as well. I don't want that.
Probably a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go get Nexus and to check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, yeah.
We're on
And
it.
actually, you guys end up waiting for a couple of hours before someone comes and calls you to go through
Oh,
the
is that enough for me?
Emerald Gate.
Okay.
So that is plenty of time for you to go back, give another book away so you can come through. And you have to give a
Can't
book
they
away every
torment me?
time. Yes.
Is it one per person or one in general?
It was one per person, but Nick's had
Can't I
several.
get a pass
he could
because I've
have-
already done it?
No.
I
It's
forgot
every
something. I'll be right
visit.
back.
It is every visit.
Cinder's got a book.
Oh,
Huh?
Cinder has a book.
That's
Oh
more
no,
of
they
a diary.
have several. Yeah, they have several. It's fine. Nick's, would you
Yeah.
have given another one? Another two? Should I say?
2?
I mean, if they need it.
Yeah.
Just in
Okay.
case.
Why would we give 2? Another 2.
One for you, one for.
We all have to.
We're
give-
talking. We're not talking about the special ones that we have on the list on the handouts. We're talking about
Random
other
books.
random books you had with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that
that's
you carried
fine.
with you.
I'll give them a tale of poetry. It's fine.
Okay.
Who cares about that?
Sure. So
Well-
you finally get back through and you lead Nexus in. Nexus is like, I
Is
don't
Cinder
see
coming
the
with?
point of me coming here to
Cinder's
see if I
following
make
us.
something invisible. Like, what's the point of that? And he walks in, nothing happens.
Huh? Cinder, you walk in as well.
You left your ship unattended?
Wait, do I? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is gold. Okay.
I tried to
Uh-oh.
tell him.
Do I get to turn in my
Look, we've got a
book?
key.
I want to turn in
You
my
got a
book.
key.
My book is entitled "Everything Men Know About Women."
It
Okay.
is 0 pages long.
One
It's
sentence.
just-
All the
blank.
pages are blank.
Mhm.
It is not accepted at the entrance.
Fine,
The blank book.
I'll give him
Like,
one
what the
of
hell?
Nix's alchemy books.
No, you won't.
No, but you do have your.
Just
You said
give
you
me
wrote a
book.
book of poems. You can give that.
I thought that
You're
was
a
a
well-gifted poet.
You had a couple of moments to work on that.
Just think. People would be able to actually.
You guys
recognize
raided
it
a
if you
library of the Drow at the
That's
start
a
of the
good point.
campaign, so you
Okay.
got quite a few books that you didn't
Yeah, have a
find
potion.
any use
Have a
for.
poison.
I found a book called "The Political, Social, and Geometrical Ramifications of the Drow versus the Dwarf."
Sure,
Okay.
That sounds
And they-
boring.
sure.
Happy with
They
himself.
say yes. Cinder, you come in. You walk into the temple. Nothing happens. Larkin is just getting mad.
Like,
Is that
Okay,
a
so it
dragon
is just
scale?
you.
And I reach up and touch it.
It's in a frame.
yeah, he
You
can't
can
Okay.
reach up and touch the
Say,
frame.
nah. I walk
Yeah.
in, so he disappears.
It disappears.
Who took it?
No, you're imagining things.
Oh,
Yes.
not the first time.
Now is
So-
I
Go
made a
back to the ship,
pleasant
Cinder.
soup. I made a
I'll go
pleasant
back.
soup on the ship.
Nexus goes
Yeah,
back.
I'll go back as well.
so are
Nexus
you
goes
two
back
different
to the-
types of dragonkin? You're not like the same because you're brothers.
They
so
are both brass dragon.
You're still brass,
We're
yeah.
both brass.
Okay. What'd
Oh,
you
he's
do?
half brass.
What did you do?
What did I?
Wait. Uh-oh. Lorcan
Kind of
froze up.
You cut. You froze for us.
Yeah.
What did you say?
It's scared of the giants.
Weird.
Oh, scared.
I can watch
Oh.
the ship if because not many of these books are likely to have pictures.
Nope.
No.
So, and words just kind
I will
of jumble
escort
together
him
for me.
to the ship. Just
Okay.
so you know. I escort Cinder to the ship.
It's one more book to get back
So
in.
it is just
Oh, I'm
him.
not coming back in.
You're
Just
not
shut the
going
door.
into Candlekeep?
Why?
I'm
What?
asking.
Weird.
Lorcan.
What?
I-
What?
I found the stash of ale on the ship.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Have you told Nexus?
No, I don't like him.
Really?
Yeah, really? I mean,
He's a very good drinker. Very, very good.
he'll drink it all and you won't get any.
No, he won't. because I have my own stash.
Oh, where's that at?
Ah, if you want to.
Maybe
you
it's
want
your
that?
You want
stash I
it.
Cinder
found.
should search the ship to find out. Haha.
Maybe it's your stash I found.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
doubt that. I'm very good at hiding things.
Well, anyways, I made a nice soup with vegetables and onions and peppers and
I'm gonna-
even some zucchini that I found. Well, I think it's zucchini because it's green and it looks
I'm
like
going
a
to try
giant
your soup,
pickle.
but now I'm concerned of what's in the soup.
It's got tomatoes. It's got
Wasn't-
looks like tomatoes, but you know, out here.
Didn't Cinder have a tongue of some sort of creature that was green as well?
A what?
No, wait, who got the tongue? It was Ellery, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I did. I think I
It was
did.
the frogmouth tongue.
Oh, no, it wasn't
Oh
me.
no, I did take that.
Okay, so it was Ellery. So
yeah,
no, you're fine.
I have
I
that.
found the zucchini in Ellery's room.
No, she.
I don't leave anything on the boat. I don't have a room. I was hiding.
Oh well, I tried.
How
I just
about
need
you
to
try
know,
your own
Cinder,
soup
are you
first?
staying
Y'all
at
are
the
gonna have to
ship?
give me
I
a room
did.
after.
I had a
Okay.
bowl before we came. It was so good I couldn't eat it all. No, really, I couldn't eat
Alright,
it all.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
try Cinder's soup.
confirming who wants to be there for the going into Candlekeep proper.
I'm going in.
No,
Definitely
I
going
will
in.
come back in the end. I
Okay.
don't want to be near Cinder's soup.
Okay.
Where every ingredient is, well, I thought it was a blank.
But
Yeah.
yes, where every ingredient was.
Fair
I
enough,
thought,
you know what?
I,
Valid.
it looks like a mushroom. It's
Yeah.
not a mushroom.
It is just rock soup.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what? In Portugal,
Oh,
there is a soup called rocks soup, and it's really
Nice.
nice. It's made with
Nice.
meat.
That's cool.
Here's another book.
Right.
Can I buy them
So-
off you?
After about 4 hours, and all of this has happened,
Mhm.
someone does come to get you.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and hand them out while we're waiting.
That's fine. Where is my NPC? There he is.
4 hours for Zeph is a long time without food.
It's a little dwarf, which doesn't say much for a dwarf, but
It's just a dwarf.
a dwarf. He goes, "Hello, my name is Lebron. I'll be your accompanying sage for this evening. I've heard you have caused quite some interesting things in the temple." He says, with the temple behind you. He's come to get you
I know
out.
what
the
you're
temple.
talking about.
Not caused, more found.
Learned.
Yes, the two.
Very interesting. I shall guide you through the emerald doors now. Please follow me.
Very well.
And he guides you to enter the guarded door, emerald doors, which I'll show you what it looks like. There's a person that opens it for you, and you all go in.
It's the security I thought was gonna be here. Good.
Is that a security eyeball?
It's definitely someone watching you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all down the wood. They're all down the frame.
Mhm.
Oh no.
You've seen
Interesting.
several of these people in purple robes around.
Mhm.
So, yeah. And you suddenly inside Candlekeep.
Yeah, Zeph is pretty much like standing and just smelling it all for the first time.
I do
Memory.
not like.
Trying to remember it all.
So, please let me know if there's anything specific you're looking for.
It's like, whose list do you want first?
Yes, there's a few things actually. I don't remember what we came here for. What did we come here for?
A book on astral dragons.
Yeah.
But a specific one, right? We were looking for the
Uh,
lives and life cycles.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, lives and
Okay.
life cycles. Are you trying to learn more about astral dragons? That is not the book I would recommend. It is considered quite unfinished.
It's the book we're looking for. Yes, thank you.
Is there
But-
any others?
Anything around that or something like that, I think they would like
Of course,
to.
of course.
The older the better, though. We're looking for ancient information.
Right. Follow me.
The only thing on my list would be star charts. Anything not from this system.
I also have things for that. 1 second.
Thank you.
He guides you through, waddles through. He stops in front of a big section. And you see that this part of the library, you're passing different areas, and there's little symbols on the main corridors, and it's symbols that of different languages. So there's like split in different languages. And you approach an area that some of you, I think both Zephyrian and Lord, can recognize as Draconic. And
Neat.
right at the front, like in the center of the entrance, the corridor that allows you to follow through into the Draconic area, you have a pedestal with a glass case and a book inside that has been the pages moved, seemingly by an invisible force. And he points out, our very own special edition of the compiled volumes of the Draconomicon by Zimor will have a lot of information on astral dragons that is more reliable than what you will find in that. But if that is the book you want, I shall find it for you.
No. Is there a copy of this one as well that we?
Yes, we have copies available to be read by our visitors, but the volumes are divided. I shall show you the collection. This
Okay,
way.
thank you.
And he points right, like as you progress into the Draconic area, the tomes get thicker and the collections get longer. So right at the start, like maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 aisles in, he picks up and shows you it's almost like a magazine size, which is the lives and life cycles of astral dragons. And he shows you the book. I shall take this with us to be seen by you. And this way. And he, in one of the main prime areas, right at eye level, you have several volumes, which he points out, of these purple books with the titles. And you've got the Volume 1, An Introduction to the Study of Dragons. Volume 2, Bringing Magic to the World, the Creation Believes in Pantheon. Volume 3, Chromatic Dragons. Volume 4, Gem Dragons. Volume 5, Metallic Dragons. Volume 6, Other Known Dragons. Volume 7, Rare and Rumored Dragons. Special Volumes 8 and 9, Dragon History and Toral 1 and 2.
Interesting.
And he explains, the regular volumes are authored supposedly by an unknown author, but these volumes have been revised by Zimor, who is very famous for his work in this area, and he's also the author of the 2 special volumes that refer to this specific planet.
Thank you.
So if you look for anything on astral dragons, that would be in volume 7. Would you like to have a look?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Takes it out of the shelf, puts it on top. You see that at this point he climbs up a little stool to reach it, and then he waves his hand and a little desk appears next to him where he puts both books.
Nice.
And he goes, any others I should get for you?
Were you guys interested in the King Killer Star and the Dragon Curse, or no?
Oh, this event is fascinating. It would be in volumes 8 or 9, one of the 2.
Oh, and the same thing. Ooh, that's even
Yes,
better.
yes, of course, of course.
Good, good,
I'll
good.
take the both. Puts both into the floating disc that follows him around.
One question, because I'm not too sure. Are we allowed to cast magic in here?
It would be ill advised,
Okay.
but if it is,
Nothing major.
what would you like to be casting?
Oh, it's just more. I want to make sure this is what we're looking for. I just basically want to cast divination again and see if the information we're looking for is in any of these books.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be allowed
Okay.
inside
No
library
worries.
grounds.
I figured
But
I'd
feel
ask.
free to do it at the temple. I mean, there is a
Okay.
hostel inside. You can do it when the library hours for visitors close and come
Okay.
back tomorrow.
Oh, I
If
think
that
we're
is
here
what
now.
you
I think no, that's okay. We'll go through it now.
any other
Um,
books I shall get for you?
I am on a bit of a side question.
Mhm.
It's unrelated to this. I don't believe it would be in the same section, but I wouldn't want to take you away from anything that they might need. Is there someone that could help me separately, or?
We're usually assigned one per group, but if I find a little area for you to sit down with these books, you will be then overseen in that area, and I shall be able to get you anything else.
Ah, that should work. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
that'll work for me. I
that
just
is.
have a couple things that I wouldn't mind information on too, but I
I've
think we'll
not
help
seen
them
one of
first.
your kind. He looks up at
Oh,
you, Zephyrian.
yes. I am from Nika. I'm not from this area. It's my first time on Toro.
Oh,
Actually,
so it
I've
is
been
true
on the
then.
Rock of Brawl for quite a while, but I'm originally from, yes.
We have tomes here that say that your kind are originally from Ravnica. Is that true?
We are, yes. I'm
Fascinating.
specifically grew up in the Ismari Library. So this is like home to me.
It is a pleasure to have another scholar in my company.
Thank you. Yeah. I think this place is smaller than is the Ismari Library by quite a lot. I
Well, it is
think,
difficult to compete with
but
the
I'm not
city that
sure.
is the size of a planet.
Yes. But yes, you have, I think, probably a lot more information here than we do. Yours is more a better collection, I should say. Worldly collection.
I take that compliment personally.
Hmm. Yes, I wish I could have brought you something from my place, but I didn't know I was coming here.
Well, if you ever return and you have the
Absolutely.
chance to visit
Hmm.
such world, it would be an honor
Yes,
to receive something from there.
yes. I will do my best. I can always write home.
Very well. I shall get you a little table to start with these two. They are big volumes, by the way.
Yeah,
This way. And he now goes back, leads you back
perfect.
to an area that you see that there's these sages like him coming and going. There's elves, half elves, humans, dwarves. There's quite a variety of different species,
Yeah.
dragonborn. But um uh, in this area with the tables, there's a few of the purpled robe ones as well. Almost like around the perimeter, not like making a wall, but
Hmm.
stationed at certain points. This is probably what he meant by you will be under supervision.
Gotcha.
Remember that if you find anything that you specifically need, you can request a book to be transcribed or a section outside, and it will be done for you for a very reasonable price. But you cannot take the tomes, obviously, out of the library. Please do not refrain from doing any
Understood.
annotations and try to preserve these as much as possible. If you are found to have harmed in any way property of Candlekeep, the consequences are quite severe, and we would rather not have to go through that. Right. He moves them from there's a little stool, and he positions it so he climbs up to be able to see above the table. puts the books from the floating disc,
Mhm.
disappears, and he looks at you, Ellery. What shall I get for you, miss?
Are we still at the table with them?
Oh, you can move him
Yeah, I
aside if
do.
you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, of course. He follows you to a side.
I'm gonna message you what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Where do you want it? Do you want it in Discord or do you want it on Zoom?
It doesn't matter. Discord's easier.
Please hold.
So, my great people, what are you looking at? Do you look at the thin, almost magazine size like one, or do you look at?
Are they all in Draconic?
Oh, they're both in Dragonic, yes.
So it's just Lorcan and I who can read it?
Well, if you'd like this, but if you asked this before he went away, if you'd like this in common, we do have a copy, I believe. 1 second.
Yeah, it's just more
Make
for
sure it's upper
Nick's
hand.
mostly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, I was just I want
Oh yes,
which
of
one's
course.
in common.
I'll go get it. And then he follows Ellery to the side. Yes. And we'll do and he leaves you two to start whilst he goes
Yep.
to get the other copy. Okay, so I actually am so happy that I had chosen a few books that I thought you guys might be interested in, and I'm very happy that I got it correct. So he will bring you this, and it is in Elvish.
It's so mean. You know I don't read Elvish.
I'm sorry. And before you guys open,
You know
the other
astral
book,
elves don't get Elvish in this house. Which is still stupid.
I know. I saw it.
but you can ask for it to be
Yeah,
translated
yeah.
and come back tomorrow.
Mhm.
Thanks, nice Alba. Awkward.
But she might not trust you with
Thanks.
this.
Yeah,
Let's go
I
on a
think
quick
so.
break,
Okay,
and then we'll come back and look at the books.
beautiful.
Yay.
I'll send you what else Zeph wants.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go
Great.
anywhere. We'll be 5-10 minutes, and we'll be right back with more information.
You are out. No. Now, what's the rules on learning how to use a tool? Because I want to learn how to cook. But I want to do it through trial and error over time. $100? That's a lot of bad cooking y'all gonna have. Oh, forget that. You are just gonna eat crappy food. Yeah, I'm not a cleric, I'm a sorcerer. Oh, why isn't it there? I must have forgot to re-add it. I blame Saint. I know I just forgot that one thing. I think. Well, it's not like a... Don't look now! I'm gonna spend my downtime here going over it. It's not like I've had to use it yet. Okay, 15. Switching back. Intelligence is 10. Whew. 50. Okay. None. You don't lose fingers, you cook them. You don't lose fingers, you cook them. Okay. Don't look at my character sheet because turns out I didn't get to make those adjustments at all. I'm doing them now. Custom. Oh good, it's still there. Hey, I don't need... What? Yeah. It's still written in there too. And that's why I have cooking utensils and herbalism kit, so I don't need to learn the skill. Awesome. It's now active. You might have to refresh. No. That's the old one. That's the one I had before the adjustments. And maybe it's not showing up in the list properly. But Healer feat I may keep. Okay. Okay, I'm good now. Uh-oh.
Is the dungeon speed run?
That is
Hello.
Hey, welcome back to Candlekeep right now. And let's get straight back into learning, I guess. So your friendly sage, your friendly dwarf sage, I forgot his name. I gave it to him. Lebram.
Lebram.
Comes
Lebram.
goes away for a second. To go get something for Ellery. Ellery sits on the table next to you guys when he passes her the book before immediately calling him back. But before he goes back to Ellery, he checks with the rest of you if there's anything else you want.
Yes, definitely. It's just more of a side thing for me. Star charts. In anything specifically in, I'm going to give them the direction of the beholdership where I seen it go. I want star charts in that specific area if possible.
Well, we have a big atlas called Star Navigation and Known Star Systems. I would say you'll find what you need in there.
Okay.
It's a big, big tome.
I just want to make sure to see if it's different than the one that we saw on the Rocket Brawl, just in case.
Right, I'll shall bring it to you.
Thank you.
It
And
might,
anything
it
you
might take a little bit for me to bring it, but
That's fine.
I'll get it.
And anything
then-
on how to do magical tattoos. I enjoy tattooing, and I've read about the ability to do it, but I've
with
never actually
magical
came across.
abilities?
Yes,
Oh, yes. I'll shall get you something for that.
I
Anyone
enjoy
else?
tattooing.
Larkin?
Sorry. Yes. Sorry. In my
You
own
all
world.
right?
Yes.
Not just you.
Is there any books on giants or anything like that? Like their runic
Uh,
language, maybe? Or
That is quite vague. There is books on, well, there is a collection called Bigby's Great Book of Giants, and it kind of, it's a good summary of the most important features of giant culture, language, and feats. So perhaps that.
yes, I'll try that.
Fascinating. And you little one, you're the only one that is smaller than him.
Hi. She looks up at him. So we got a list of the missing books, yes. So she would have that on her, like the list. And she'll
Oh,
show
you
him.
want him to go get all of these books?
She wants to know if there's any of these books, like copies of these books here. Yes,
I shall have a look.
What time of day is it too?
If you-
Like, how long do we have to look at these? Because whether or not we're coming back or
The
not, I'm
library
just double
doors
checking.
close at high moon or midnight. So you've got a good 5 hours left.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, we were waiting outside for.
If we were
10
there, I
hours.
was just making sure if we're gonna get 30 books, is there any point getting them today?
You can also ask for special permission to work through the night. But that wouldn't be with me, you see.
Next shoots up a hand.
You enjoy sleep, but maybe.
I will. Do you mind if I take this list?
Please.
No, not bad.
And maybe also a total of what it would cost to maybe make a copy of them, if possible.
Oh, of course, of course.
I don't know how much
I
that would
shall
cost.
have that looked at for you.
Okay, thank you. Normally I do it myself, but there's a lot of information here.
Mm. Anything else?
No,
No.
you have been great. Thank you. Here's a good berry.
Thank
Just
you.
give him
He
a bit.
pockets
Did you
it.
just-
Good
did you just
librarian.
pay this
Pat,
man
pat,
in
pat,
fruit?
pat.
Tax, yes. Here's a tip. Have a fruit.
Absolutely not. Get
Yep.
out of my library. No.
You brought food into the library? Get
First of all,
out.
you brought food into the library.
Well, it's magical one. He's not
Yeah.
too fussed, but he pockets it. He doesn't
It's more of
really-
a you're working
Thanks.
hard. If you're gonna miss your lunch because of this, here's a good berry.
We can't bring Zeph to restaurants. He's gonna be a terrible
How long does
tipper.
good food last?
Oh no.
24
He's gonna
hours.
tip the waiter
Alright.
with the good berries.
Yeah.
Hey, in my Friday game, my good berries are at 7 healing per. So I cast good berry before I go to bed, and I get about like 10 or 11 slots worth of them. That is like 800 free healing to pass around. Oh yeah, good berries are good.
Sure, you can eat one as your action every 6 seconds.
Depending on the DM.
And just-
Some let you
that's
cram
what-
them all in your mouth.
No.
And
Right. So he goes off. He realizes he goes by you, Ellery, and realizes what the problem is. He nods to you that he'll be right back. He takes about 10 minutes where you can join your
coworkers?
Allies? Allies?
I know. I think you were about to say friends and then thought
Acquaintances.
no.
Shipmates.
Yeah,
were
shipmates.
The
Exactly.
Crew. We'll go with crew for now.
Shipmates.
That's
Yeah,
crew's
crew.
okay.
Yeah, cruise
The
works.
crew.
Yeah.
We'll go
You can
crew.
join them for a bit.
Yeah, I'll
before
join
he
them for a
comes
bit
back
'cause I can't
because he
read
does
this.
take about a little bit of time, and I will roll for the books that I had prepared for. He definitely has.
Yeah.
For the list, I want to roll to see if there's any that are missing here as well.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
So I'll do that really quickly. I'm going to use my D100.
Nah.
Oh,
Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't have one of them.
I've banned them at my table.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I don't like them either. Because I can't read them, Peter.
What number is that?
I don't
It's
like
on
There's
things that
like
don't
have them.
45 numbers on every side. You
Yep.
can't tell me what they're landing on. And also, the tables are folding tables, which means there's a thing in the center, so they can't, they just cock anytime anyways.
Mine do
Or they just
not,
roll off the
and
table for 45
just-
years.
I-
You cannot
I-
prove to me what number that's on.
That's fine. Well, you'd be happy to know that it was a 98.
I don't care, I'm not looking for books.
And that all the books that are on the list exist here and
Ooh.
are fine. So he
Yay.
brings them all
They're
10.
doing their job correctly.
If
That's
you don't-
all
If
Zeph
you don't
knows.
ask, you don't know.
Starts bringing them out.
He brings his-
And here's the funny bit, right? So he
Plunk,
brings,
plunk,
and
plunk, plunk.
when you see him come back around half an hour later, which I will tell
Mhm.
you what you can glean in half an hour, but it's just a funny little piece of information. When he comes back with the little floating disc behind him,
Mhm.
you see the 10 tomes stacked
Mhm.
of the library missing books with a couple more that you guys have requested. Nix, did you request any besides the
that?
10?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. So and at the bottom book below all of these tomes is needs to restart. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
gone. Tech issues.
I don't know what's going on.
It's been an issue with Peter for a while, like his internet glitches.
So we went on for 10 minutes on that one, did we?
11.
Oh.
Yeah, we went back and it just gone. Let me know when we're back live.
Yeah.
Does it crash OBS or something?
We're good. We're on live again. We're back.
Scan
Right.
screen.
No, we're back.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Right. Sorry, everyone, for the technical difficulties today. So as I was saying, he comes back with a floating disc with the 10, 12, 13 books stacked on top of it. I think it was 13 altogether. But however, at the bottom, you thought it was just the floating disc, but there is a tome the size of this dwarf
Yeah.
underneath the other 10, and he starts putting them, and then you see with great strain he
Oh,
picks
let me
this
help.
tome up that
Let
is
me help.
literally his size and slams it down on the table.
Uh-huh.
And it's
I would have been
this
happy to help.
thick, right? This thick
Mhm.
and as big as he is. So 3 foot, 4 foot length. It's massive.
What is that
tome.
one?
What?
You got
You're
some
right.
pipes
That
under
tome-
those robes.
You learn to carry heavy things around.
I would have been
So-
happy to help.
That tome, this is looks tiny, but
Mhm.
this is that
Mm.
4
Oh,
foot
star
tome
navigation. Nice.
that
That's for you. She points at
Yeah. Ooh.
it is a massive, massive, massive tome. You also see that he's brought this one, which is it almost looks like a journal more than anything.
hmm
For Lorcan, he gives it to you.
I go.
And this one,
Hmm.
a much smaller tome for Zephyrian.
Ah, interesting. Neat. Thank you.
So, and then he's like, I'll be right back, miss. And he will take you to go through the other one. But in that half an hour between him coming back,
Mhm.
let us see what you guys glean. So, you guys have, which book do you open first? You had originally The Lives and Life Cycles of Astral Dragons and the Draconomicon Volume 7, 8, and 9.
I think we would have
think-
originally. Sorry, go.
No. I thought, yeah. You said volume 8 would be the one we should start with. So volume 8.
Well, if you're looking about Astral Dragons, that would be 7. If you look about the Star Cursed, the King's Curse Comet,
Mhm.
it's volume 8.
Was that
About
We'll do
Astral
it kind of, yeah,
Dragons,
7.
volume 7.
7, then 7, and then 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start with opening 7. I would like
Yes.
whoever's opening it, whoever opens it, who opens it?
I do.
It's
I like
yeah.
that.
I was-
Nix, roll me a 100.
Woo!
I'm not going to. If I open it, it might disappear.
I was literally gonna say maybe don't touch it yet.
No,
Don't
you're
touch it.
fine. Nothing disappears.
Don't touch
You're
any
fine.
books.
Larkin's not gonna leave this down. He doesn't trust me anymore.
Mm-hmm. He knows.
Right. What was your D100 roll?
200. Nah, it's 20.
20? Okay. That's fine. So yeah, you open the
I
book.
know, 2.
2
It's
or
0,
20?
2. It's a 2.
Doesn't matter. It's the same. It doesn't matter to me.
Woo!
Oh. It's
Just means you failed.
Yeah.
it means you failed. Yeah, basically. So, as you open volume 7, you have a compendium, right? You have a contents page. And there's quite a few. It's not long, like it doesn't have countless dragons, but it has quite a few that catch your eye. Because from what you read in the other book, there's 7 ones that you've heard before. So the ones you see, they are obviously in alphabetical order. So Astral Dragon catches your eye, Chrono Dragons, Phase Dragons, Platinum Dragons, Prismatic Dragons, Radiant Dragons, and Steel Dragons. Those are the ones that you recognize. There's countless, there's like 20 others, but those are the ones you'd be like, these are the 7 types that the other book. They're all rare, apparently. So which page do you scroll through first?
So, you just put. You have a list of the
You guys
dragons.
didn't take notes last time?
For what? For
Did
what?
you guys not taking notes last time about what dragons were involved in the Starcurst?
Yeah,
Oh.
Astral,
I
Radiant,
have
Phase,
the-
Steel,
I have the-
Platinum.
That's
Mhm.
unless you want some
So-
other type of dragon that is not
Teacher's
relevant
pet.
to the story, I can tell you.
Chronos.
But I assumed you would open one of these first. Sorry if I'm wrong.
I would
I don't have a
assume.
list with all of the rare dragons that could possibly exist in that book.
No, not that. That's not what I meant.
I would assume you're going for the ones that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Chrysanthemums. Yeah. Chrysanthemum. I have written down.
The what?
Oh, that's the
Kissing-
person who.
Kissin Rathasar.
It sounds like a dragon's
Yeah.
name. So
Yeah, Astral, Radiant, Phase, Steel, Platinum, Chrono, Prismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
those
what
were
I
the ones I
have, yeah.
mentioned.
there. Yeah. So I would assume you guys wanted to start with Astral.
I
'cause
did
that
have
was
it written
I would
down.
assume so.
Okay.
Then
So as you
Radiant,
open the page
yeah.
on Astral Dragons, this is the first thing you see. And this is very striking to you because that is not at all, in any way, shape, or form, the type of dragons you were shown in a vision.
Yeah, no. Why are they chained?
That is explained in the picture. It is a mating. It's a thing they perform when they're mating.
No kink shaming, Lorcan.
none at all.
You start
That's-
reading about astral dragons if you want, but they, looking at the image, you immediately are like, "This is not." Whoever told us that he was an astral dragon, they were wrong. this is not what he looked like. But I
Does
can
any of
tell
that-
you.
Any of that ring a bell to you guys?
No.
Oh.
I can read to you anything you would look for if you're looking at ecology, if you're looking at abilities. What are you looking at?
I would assume maybe home location where else they're found.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's fine. They are native to the astral plane.
Doesn't have like a specific location at all.
No,
No,
they just they are born and they lay an egg in the astral plane. And the egg is basically nearly impossible to see. It says there, and for many years this has been rumored to be true, but only because they have found countless cavernous caverns that end up being dragon eggs. So they assume these are the eggs that belong to astral dragons. But no, there's no specific thing. Obviously, they usually live in the material plane for a while, so they can get older before returning to the astral plane as adults, where they can, or ancient dragons, where they live the rest of their lives, which can be quite long.
Yeah.
They're also known for having quite a lot of psionic abilities and being very large in comparison to other dragons.
Is this any ring a bell from you guys from home?
Does some of it, like the abilities.
The abilities, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I said something wrong. Sorry, they can be it wasn't very large. They have big range on psionics. They actually very small dragons.
Large range.
They only grow to about 15 meters, so 15 meters, so 50 feet.
Oh.
It's a big.
Some of them are known to be as small as 1 meter, as small as 5 feet.
Oh, short little guys. That's smaller than me in real life.
Pseudo dragons.
That's tiny.
Yeah.
And imagine an astral pseudo dragon.
That's just a little guy. Oh my god, I want
Sorry.
one.
I know.
What you see in the picture is a pair of great worms mating, which basically they grow quite a bit.
Peter, we've been talking about this for like 10 minutes and now you realize it?
Yes.
Mating?
We've said that like 6 times.
And there's a magical chain.
I was
I made a
investigating
joke
tech.
about it.
It is a magical chain that appears that bounds the two together, and is considered a blessing when it happens.
Interesting.
Which is what you see there. Then they only grow for the time of the mating and the laying of the egg, and then they return to their original size.
And that's why they are a different color?
No, they are originally this kind of yellowish hue.
What, do they just soak up the astral plane?
What do you mean soak up the astral plane?
I thought they were like purplish.
Well, that's what you're realizing. This is in no way, shape, or form the same type of dragon that you've been shown in a vision.
Oh. Okay. So
Yeah,
what
Nyx
was Radiarth if this
Nyx
is...
Sorry.
No, go on.
Nyx wants to check if there's any variations. Is this it? Like, is there any like offshoots or anything like that? No.
Can we check the first book that we got out?
Turns the page over.
Yeah, says the same thing. Actually, way less. There's no image. It is way less clear. There's a lot more about their lifespans, their biology, diseases that they are known to have, and that's about it in the first one.
Huh.
Interesting.
So yeah, you're like this. We've been looking for an astral dragon and asking about an astral dragon, and it clearly isn't an astral dragon.
No. But then not many people know what dragon it is then.
Well, yeah, because I don't think you've actually shown Ellery or me a picture of what you're actually looking for, or an image, have
It's a
you?
gold Chinese dragon.
And we flick through the others and see if
Are you
it
gonna
looks
check
like...
all of the others or these ones first?
These ones,
first,
like
though.
the astral, the radiant, the phase.
So,
the
are you
steel.
going through the book in alphabetical order as well?
Probably smartest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
Yes.
next one is the Chrono Dragons, which you see this picture. Again, doesn't really match
Definitely not.
what
Not that
you were looking at. So you skip to the next one. By the way, you can see all of these in your books in the journal. They'll become these handouts are becoming available to you. The next one you see are phase dragons, and they are also apparently known as moon dragons or lunar dragons. And this is what you see again. Nothing like the image you have in your mind. Next come platinum dragons. Again,
Didn't think so.
nope, not really. And then you skip to prismatic dragons.
Ah.
They're
Shiny.
pretty.
She makes like doesn't touch the book. Like she jabs at it really hard. It's like,
Yeah.
Been looking for the wrong dragon.
Oh, that's
And
what you're
it
looking
is-
for?
It is very, very, very vague. This page that has this image is clearly, you can only see almost the outline of the dragon, just like you did in your mental image. It was like he was mostly part of space itself, and there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs on it.
Oh.
Does this look more like the scale?
100%.
Okay. So who told you you were looking for an astral dragon, not a prismatic?
The people that sent us looking for
yeah.
the dragon.
Oh. Were they trustworthy?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they were
I
misled.
just don't think. Yeah, I just don't think they knew what type of dragon he really was.
Maybe they assumed, but
Maybe.
unless we are meant to be looking for an astral dragon, however, we're looking for the prismatic.
Interesting.
May I read to you what it says?
Yes.
Please, please, please.
These dragons have tiny, shimmering scales when compared to its usual size that glow with bright light effects. Their scales were so small that it appears the dragon's skin was smooth as a snake's. Prismatic dragons do not have any odor or scent, which is why I let you smell it. The prismatic dragons are known to have been are rumored to have been outspoken and dramatic creatures, and to have enjoyed the company of humanoids eons ago. Like most dragons, prismatic dragons prefer quiet places to make their lairs, such as in a ruin, a forest, places surprisingly outside wild space and astral sea where they're mostly found.
That
While
makes-
these monsters like to hunt, they are constantly aware not to use all the resources in any given area, so they are known to travel extensively. While enjoying meat, there are rumors these beasts could gain sustenance simply from light sources, such as the sun. The scale of any prismatic dragon of any age, is known to be able to be used to power a permanency spell cast upon a prismatic sphere or prismatic wall, for it itself has a permanent prismatic wall cast upon it. And then you have a little scheme of the size of the dragon throughout its life stages. It favors any land, any type of terrain, any type of biome, and it is nearly impossible to see if they do not wish to be seen.
Okay.
It, as a wormling, it comes out of the egg as a huge creature. It goes into gargantuan size at very young. It becomes a colossal at an adult. Once it reaches great worm size, it can be as big as a moon.
Interesting.
In comparison to other dragons, a wormling of prismatic dragons is rumored to be as powerful as an adult of any chromatic color. The most powerful of great worms is believed to be the most powerful type of dragon. So I'll give the players a little hint. That is a challenge rating 66.
Oh,
Sure, that's fine. We can take that.
As long as we got a couple extra ships by then, we'll be fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is all the information you are given.
Interesting.
And it's funny because if you do research prismatic dragons about the Forgotten Realms world, that's all you find as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally canon. That's all you
That is literally canon. They know virtually nothing about him.
And yet, isn't Prismari from Strixhaven based off of Prismatic Dragon?
No, Prismari is based off
What's
a
Prismari?
dragon whose name is something Prismari.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you. That's what it was. Thank you.
Do you guys check the last two types of dragons? Or do you get stuck on this page?
Probably just, yeah, may as well, just down of just in case.
might as well finish off.
May as well finish them all off because
Fine.
chromatic one,
But it's not a radiant.
No.
That is the radiant one. And there is the steel one, which has an even shorter page than the prismatic dragons. And the image seems
picture.
it seems like a painting. And all it says is steel dragons are rumored to have moved to Toril from the world of Oerth. However, this has never been able to be proven, though we know many half steel dragons. We have never seen or known of a adult of any kind.
I was gonna say, isn't that Candlekeep in the background?
Sorry?
Isn't that Candlekeep in the background of that picture? For the steel dragon?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, they're over there, guys.
We've never seen a steel dragon,
But
but the
it's
steel
a
dragons
drawing,
have seen us.
and-
Exactly.
Under the drawing, it says what steel dragons are believed to look like.
Yeah, it's like, guys, they're over there.
It is clearly a rendition. It is not an accurate scientific picture.
Still a good picture.
And it says that they are simply rumored to exist.
Okay.
There is nothing on them.
No,
Wow.
that's fine.
Helpful.
While they're doing that, I want to flip through the tattoo book, just like second glance, kind of trying to do two things at once.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can have that book transcribed as well to
Yeah.
take if you wish.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I'm gonna just like kind of flip through it and go, "What do you guys think? You each want one, if I can get it working."
Yeah, they'll just have copies to sell, and then they probably just transcribe them ready.
We shall see. But this has been something I've been interested in a while.
Oh,
I
fair.
would take one.
I would as well.
Wait, do I have any attunement slots?
I can do basic ones. Just half distracted. She's still
Yeah.
taking notes from the others.
Alchemy.
Work in progress.
Yeah, so you guys can read about any other of the dragons that you wish. Though you only have the rare dragons volume and
Yeah.
the history of dragons in Toril. So
Yeah.
that would be about it for the half an hour that you guys had to look at.
Yeah.
So soon he would come back, and then Ellery would, I believe, move away slightly, and you could
Mhm.
all look at your personal books before rejoining.
Mhm.
To decide what to do then. Ellery, do you want me to send you the information?
Yeah,
private?
that's fine.
Okay. So I will send that to you soon-ish.
No problem.
What are the other two of you? So, looking at the magical tattooing one, it's most of the book is talking about the infinite possibilities of all the types of spells you can
Yeah.
engage your body, how to do that, but it's not detailed enough so that you could automatic learning. Like, you wouldn't be able to read this once and learn it. That's not
No, I figured that. Yeah.
how it works, but you get an idea of what
Yeah.
things you might need, how it works.
Yeah, like I'm basically like flipping through like material cost, time involvement, and basically just trying to come up with, I can't do this until I get all this, but it's just more of a now I know exactly what I need to look for along the way.
Yeah, okay. Lorcan, your book on giants. It's interesting because it's very it's a simple rendition of uh, a scholar that dedicated his life to studying dragons, and this is basically his dissertation.
Oh,
So, sorry, not dragons, giants.
nice.
And it's in common, so you don't even need
Yep.
to struggle at all. Then yeah, what is there anything specific you wanted to know
I
about?
was more looking at for the language, like
Yeah,
characters.
they have there's an area where you have the alphabet and the
Yeah.
runes of the alphabet, and any special runes that are commonly used there are compound
I'll study that
runes.
more than anything at the moment.
Yeah, you can take a look at that. You recognize them. It's almost instinctive for you
Well,
because you speak
I
giant, darling.
I know, but I was still like, I want to know if I can learn more.
Yeah, you can definitely learn the alphabet, which like become more conscious of it rather than just the runes that come to you.
Hmm.
So you can definitely take some time to look at that.
Yeah.
Nix, are you looking at anything else in specific? Or are you just flipping through the books that were?
I think, yeah, once she takes the notes on the dragons, I think she'll go on to nothing else specific. I think she'll just move on to the King Killer Star volume, like volume 8.
Mm-hmm. I will do that when you guys kind of regroup again. Then, let me, if you guys want to roleplay for a bit, just send Saint the information she needs.
Well, guys,
Hmm.
what do you think? What's your next
That.
theory, or where do you think we should do?
I mean, it's just good to know where we, that we were looking for the wrong thing. It would have taken, we never would have found it if we didn't, have this book. She points at the illustration of
True.
But
the prismatic dragon.
but why was it stolen from the
Um,
other place? It only has information of the dragon, and not detailed information apparently.
Maybe they don't know enough about it. This makes sense.
There's nothing different about the prismatic dragons in the other one, is there?
Nothing different about. Sorry, which one?
Prismatic ones between.
Between what? The other book was on Astral.
Oh, it's just astral. Okay,
Yeah,
never
it's
mind.
The
just
other
Astral.
one was just Astral, which is
Yep.
why it's so thin. It's like a magazine.
Yep.
Weird then. Well, that's really strange. Anyway,
Very.
don't know why that
Well,
was.
on a good note, I'm going to open up the star navigation and go to pretty much where I can. I would assume that there's like a section that says you got to go to this page, and I'll just like try and flip through,
Yeah,
find where I'm going.
it's literally an atlas. Someone
Okay.
went through the trouble of mapping space.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm
Wow.
pretty much just going to where the location I know. So it's like, here, guys, this is where that ship went.
Oh,
On a good note, I can memorize the page, so I'd be able to at least give us a good
Chart.
direction, good start. Yes.
that'd be amazing. Actually, it's a shame we can't take more copies of those.
Well, they did say we could make copies of certain things, but I don't know exactly. You haven't really learned a lot, other
No.
than you're looking for a different type of dragon now.
Yes, it's a bit unfortunate. I mean, we know that
I
the
know.
dragon has visited this place,
Yeah.
but
I'm wondering if the special collection will have better options.
um, it could do.
See if there's anything else about maybe anything else that the Dragon Rainier, I think is the
Well,
name.
the thing is that the scale was given here. It wasn't exactly dropped off by the dragon, though.
I know,
It's
so if that
so
was part of Zymor's personal collection,
yes.
it might have probably not came here. So we'll have to find out maybe where they got it from. But I'm just wondering if the collection has that information.
Hmm. I wouldn't know. I'd have to ask.
I know.
Unfortunately.
It's
Um. I-
yeah. Like most people say, once you're in Candlekeep, it is hard to leave. There's a lot here. It takes a while.
Yeah, there's a multitude of books. It's just tricky to know what you need.
Yes.
I think is the issue. You could read for a lifetime and still not find what you wanted.
But you still learn a lot in that lifetime.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Christ, but you'd still be losing that lifetime. So,
Some say losing. Some would still enjoy that. I would enjoy
well,
it.
no. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, we didn't find enough about the dragons, did we? Like, it's
Not
really
yet.
we've not really found.
We've only gone through a few books, though.
Well, yeah, we'll have to maybe try tomorrow.
But hopefully they can make at least some copies. I don't know. Depends if you still need it or not. I know I'd love a copy of this tattoo book, though.
And Nick, so are you going to look at some potion stuff then, whilst you're here?
Maybe. Like she's kind of like engrossed in the dragon books.
Mhm.
I have time.
Oh, okay, fair.
We probably should into why you make things disappear. It's-
I don't make things disappear. Things make me disappear.
Yes,
There's a
that's going to
difference.
be interesting.
You are
Wondering if
not
the rest of
bringing
the
it along.
collection.
You are not bringing it along for fun either.
Interesting reaction though.
Do you mean interesting? Not what my reaction or the reaction to the scale?
Both.
Both. Definitely both.
Oh, fair. No, that's a bit rude, but for sure.
But true. True, though. Aren't you curious? Or more scared?
No, I'd rather not get teleported whilst I was blind.
Ah, yes.
That's-
Understood.
I can
Thank
only
you.
think of one thing that is different about you. It's not from where we are, but maybe it's your connection
What do you think?
to giants.
You think it's the
Shrubs.
giant? Well, aren't the giants friendly with dragons? I mean, Christ, they were looking for them.
I didn't think so. She will double check that, but
Yeah, read in the book. Are they enemies? We're in the library.
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So after another maybe half an hour, Ellery rejoins, I assume. Yes, you're
Sure.
the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I always forget his name. I'm genius. Lebrum. Makes sure she's satisfied with the information she was given, and he returns to you as just as Nix was pulling in, finishing her notes and pulling up the volume 8, right? So he says that he will be ready to assist in any other books they may require, and he steps to the edge of the table, like behind to the side, to give you guys some space, and you start flipping through it. It's I need to check exactly what I'm going to say,
Nix.
but okay.
I thought you were looking, so I was just gonna do something real quick.
Go for it.
So there's a book here that I can't read, but I would like to get a copy of. I don't have any money.
Problem too.
Oh.
I have several trades. I don't have any money. Do you all have any?
I'm glad you
It's
brought that
not.
up.
It's not related to. I'm not talking to you, Superior.
I know.
It's not related to the dragon, so I understand if it's not of import, but I would appreciate it if it's
Okay.
possible.
But first of all, can I just do a roll real quick? It's
Of course, you can do any role you want.
it was for a deception, I would say.
Yeah.
We don't have
any
any money.
No, I started
I
with 10
know
gold.
it's not. That's not why. Like, it was not the best roll as a 10 because there's so many modifiers to charisma, but she was trying to keep her face straight because maybe she thought you were gonna ask something else, not for money. But she's like, sure. Like she got like, above table, she's getting excited. Oh, I don't have to. I have this book that I can't read, and she's like, oh, she's gonna ask me to like help her transcribe it. It's like, no, I just need money for someone else to do it.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if it gets transcribed in the original language, in which case I do need you to help me read it, or if it gets transcribed in a language of my choice, in which case I don't need your help.
But but yeah, Nyx is like you just see her kind of like
Lebron would have explained that you
something.
could get it transcribed in the language of your choice.
Is that more expensive?
No, you would have been
Okay.
100 for the
That's
book
fine,
as it is.
Uh-huh.
200, it was the one I told you is already transcribed in the right language.
Okay.
How much for the tattoo book?
Yeah.
The tattoo book would be 100 as well.
Okay.
So it's 100 for it as it is in Elvish.
Correct.
200 to get it into common,
Transcript.
essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's important to you, I think that's fine.
I
have
think it
no
might
idea.
be.
I'm also a little crestfallen. But yeah, she.
Now,
goes into
here's
a
the other
holding.
thing. I do know that it is cheaper if it stays in the language it's written in, and I don't know Elvish. So if you don't have that much, I don't mind if you help me translate it. If that's a better option. It is cheaper.
Rolling again. 1 second. There's a little, but she tries not to like a little smile that kind of escapes her, her composure, but she kind of goes away real quick. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind helping you. It is cheaper, I think. She looks at the dwarf and she kind of tries to encourage him to say yes.
I was gonna say I don't comprehend language, so that wouldn't help either.
He's like,
I wouldn't ask the fairy.
I know that, but I was just thinking I don't think I get that.
Not for this.
Nope.
oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I can help, and if you need any money for your research, that's fine.
I believe it's 100 gold. I'm not sure if that's too much. It's just the one that he found for
100?
me.
Again,
Yes.
she puts her hand in the bag of holding.
I'm just gonna hold down 2 fingers.
Yeah, and she kind of like counts it out.
You're just
real
like
quick.
behind, like
Yeah.
She counts
Me
it out
too.
really quick. Here you go.
Thank
Did you want a
you.
little pouch for that, or you good? She kind of pushes the 100 gold in the other direction.
I just
She'll
like
get you a
put
little
it on
pouch. It's
the
not a
platter next to
Yeah.
the dwarf dude for him. Here you go. Ting 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 ting.
Collection
Oh,
plate.
it
Yeah,
would be
like a
me
collection
who does
plate.
that. I shall guide you to request them at the place, at the correct place.
Scrape. I'll just carry it.
I should go. Takes it out of the plate.
Yeah.
And
Very
Nyx
well.
gets a little pouch.
Thank you.
So, um,
That's not. That's not. You guys, please take away your money from the tray.
Yeah.
No.
That's for books.
I actually only accept good berries as tips, so
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you
he kind of
guys
look. What's
open-
this shit?
you guys open the history of dragons in Toro, and as you open it, it comes up with almost like a poem. Do you guys want me to read it?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So I will read it to you.
I think I know what it is, but please confirm.
It's called Elegy for the First World. Breathe, dragons, sing of the first world, forged out of chaos and painted with beauty. Sing of Bahamut, the platinum molding the shape of the mountains and rivers. Sing too of chromatic Tiamat, painting all over the infinite canvas. Parted they woke in darkness, parted they labored in acts of creation. Breathe, dragons, sing then of Sadio, ruby red, jeweled. They made in their likeness. Sadio, firstborn of dragonkind, labored alongside Bahamut and Tiamat, shaping the dragons they crafted. Dragons metallic and dragons chromatic. Breathe, dragons, draw in the life gift breathed into you at the dawn of creation. Breathe, dragons, sing of the outsiders, warbringer gods with their mortal adherents. Teeming, they came to the first world, seeking a home for their legions of followers, mighty in magic and numbers. Conquering deity seized their victory. Fallen was noble Bahamut. Sadio hid in the heart of creation. Breathe, dragons, sing now of Tiamat, raging in battle with no hope of victory. She would not flee nor surrender. Fighting his death reached its cold claws toward her. Warbringers seized her and bound her, snatched her from death, entombing her in torment, sealed in darkness forever, captive to gods laying claim to creation. Breathe, dragons, sing of the conquests, seeding the world with their legions of followers, each of their own habitation, elves in their forests and dwarves in their mountains, orcs in their caverns and canyons, goblins in badlands and halflings in green fields, lizard folk lurking in marshes, humans throughout every part of creation. Breathe, dragons. Sing of Bahamut, maker of peace with the outsider deities. Welcome to the mountains of Celestia, worshipped by some as the Platinum Paladin. Sing of his journeys of seeking, striving to understand gods and their children, longing for Tiamat's freedom, grieving her loss from the face of creation. Breathe, dragons, sing of her freedom. Tiamat loosed from her prison of torment. Tell how she rallied her children, dragons chromatic, a spectrum of mayhem. Sing of her fury, her vengeance, lightning and venom, ice, fire and corrosion. Five-headed, monstrous and mighty, rampaging on a campaign of destruction. Breathe, dragons. Sing of the first world, scattered in infinite seedling realities. Sing of Bahamut and Tiamat, watching its sundering, mourning their labor. Sing too of Sadior, sundered, consciousness scattered in minuscule fragments. Breathe, dragons. You are inheritors, ruling the wreck of the first world's destruction.
Well, that didn't rhyme at all.
Ooh.
Nothing about Prismatic
Larry's
Dragons.
like, that just wasn't great writing.
Then it follows with
Oh my god! I'll
wait,
continue.
this book insists
Caps out
on
too.
sorting dragons' history according to the laws of dragonkind.
Mm.
So, by the way, that was not written by me. Very
Yeah,
clearly.
I know. That's
No, that's from, yeah.
I know.
Where was it from?
It's the
Fizban.
Elegy of the First World from Fizban's Treasury.
Fizbin's,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, I should have known that.
So, as it starts the tale, it is said that Io created the multiverse, and from the multiverse, he created Bahamut, Tiamat, and Sadio, who were responsible for creating the worlds themselves. One of these worlds that was created was Toril. But that only rings true before the first sundering, or also known as the Tearfall. And then there's a history of how this world used to look very different, and how through pain and terrible catastrophes was separated into three. One that was cut off from the multiverse entirely, destitute from magic. to be known one day as Earth. One, to be a home to the dragons, to flee to from the wars with the giants in the First Age or the Dawn Age. That world would be named Abia, and Toril would
We're-
remain
We're
weakened.
down.
Down.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
It's flashing back and forth, but I think it's down again now.
It's straight up down for me.
Yep.
It's down for me too.
It's just been literally
No, we're
flashing.
not. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry,
we
I just
are.
refreshed.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I just want to slam my computer right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's OBS
I'll
just
drink.
decided to stop streaming.
Wow.
They just did an update today, like
Yeah, I
30
refused
minutes before we went on.
it. Yeah, I refused it. I was like, nah.
We're up. We're good.
I should have refused it.
Hi, welcome back. Sorry about all the trouble. Peter, when you're gonna have some trouble putting it all back together for the highlights. So as I was saying, I don't know at which part I cut off, but basically it was the telling of the first sundering or the
Yeah, you got
tale
to A beer.
where
Maybe.
Abir would be a place for the dragons to flee.
Mm-hmm.
The raging millennia war with giants who claimed they had been the first races on Toril. And so it was Ao was Ao or Io is actually spelled Io in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Sundered the world in three, separating one entirely for humans only, for no magical races shall survive there, Earth. Abir for the dragons, Toril for those who wish to remain, and of his own creation, so the dragons that wish to stay, and any others who at the time were only giants that remained. And then the story progresses for you to have an idea. This is at minus 34,000 years DR. So you are currently 1,494 DR. So that's roughly 40,000 years ago. The creation of Toril. And it goes through the history. You guys are looking for a specific part, but I thought that intro would be cool.
Yep.
It is, after all, the dragon's version of creation. Remember that. And yes, it talks about the time of dragons, the war, the great war with the giants, and that it is even claimed that some said that the time of dragons came before the time of giants, but this author believes that the giants usurped the time of dragons.
Ah.
Nix points us out to Lorcan.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do, and that's why then.
So it's not my fault, it's the giant's fault.
But then when you read more about, obviously, this
think
history,
so.
when you get to the part that you're really interesting, which is the King Killer
Mm-hmm.
Star.
Mm.
Like, these dragons hold a grudge for a long time against your people.
My people.
I should say giant.
They're my
giants
people,
in
I'm a
general.
bloody dragonborn.
I meant giants in general.
Oh, maybe they think you're a traitor to your own
Mhm.
kind.
Oh, thank you,
She's
Nick.
teasing Lorcan.
So when it gets to you read through the first the time of dragons, and surprisingly, it wasn't during the time of dragons that this happened. It was after most dragons had fled to Abia. At minus 25,000 day reckoning, that the first rage of dragons happened, which is a new time frame for you. And there's a bit of information on how it was established, or how it is believed to have been established, the mythal Toral wide, to try to remove the remaining dragons from Toral.
Mhm.
It is believed that more information, it says there that more information about the creation of the mythal can be found in Dawnfire, which is a different book. And that basically that first rage marked the true end of the time of dragons. And
Interesting.
at the there's a note there about a jump in time, that in the 15th century, so 1500 1400, sorry, in the early 1400s, so it's recent
100 years
history.
ago. Yep.
That's about almost 100 years ago. There was a dragon that used the return, or the last return, of the King Killer Star before the mythal was destroyed, as you've read before about, that tried to absorb all the magic of all the great dragons of old that had died collectively in the islands of the Sword Coast.
Interesting. What do you guys think?
Hmm.
A lot of fun stuff there.
56, 57, 50. I'm just counting the money then. I wasn't listening.
Love it.
But the rest of the story itself, the King Killer Star, is the same as you've read.
Yeah, heard it.
But it tells you to check the volume 9 for how it was destroyed, the mythal, which is obviously much, much later in history.
Yeah.
And if you go to the pages that volume 1 mentions, you find virtually the same information, though a little bit more specific on
How?
on the how, like very detailed information on the magic of the how that was used. Not something that would never much help you, though you do note that on the first volume, he mentions the type of dragon and the names of the dragons that were involved
Oh, in order.
in the shooting that created the Tears of Selûne.
Interesting.
So you could write down those names if you wish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Or just glance and go, got him.
mark these down.
Oh.
So we have, let me just make sure I'm telling you from the right place, because I don't want to get this wrong for you guys.
So many pages of information.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Right. Where does it say? There. Okay. Right. So, oh, that's the wrong one. King Killer Star. Hey. Right. So we have the first name, which is for the Astral Dragon, is Sevroth the Brave.
Who, sorry?
I will type it.
Is it
Yes,
spelled
I
like the
don't-
cat? Like serval or several?
I heard Sephiroth. I got Final Fantasy in my head.
I heard Sephiroth, but I thought Sephiroth.
Yep. No,
I don't
that's
play
not
it,
how
but
I
I've
thought.
heard enough about it.
Yep.
Oh, I had an S instead of a C.
I love how you're like trying to get it correctly.
I had S also.
It's
So don't
brownie
worry.
points.
Brownie points.
Oh, I didn't
Then
have the second R either. Continue.
The Chrono Dragon is Enoch the Eternal.
What was Sephiroth?
Which dragon was he?
Astral.
Astro. Yeah.
Okay.
Alphabetical. That's fine. We
Yeah,
could
I'm
still keep
waiting for
going and tell them we'll be there in 15 minutes to pick it up.
Yeah, see, I
Right
don't
around
like
the corner.
leaving the house.
I know. I don't either, but it's cheaper.
Are you such a
True.
good customer that you can just say, "I'm coming in 15 minutes to pick up my food," and they know what
Well, I'm only 5 minutes away, so
I
it takes
have
me.
two
I'm gonna have to get
places like
dressed.
that. The sushi place near my work and the
Nice.
breakfast place both don't need my order.
Nice.
Oh,
Sorry, guys. My keyboard is
We're good now, Pete.
my keyboard is messing up, so you guys are gonna have to give me a second.
That's fine.
The tech
right,
guy is
so-
blowing it tonight anyway, so.
Don't say
Peter,
that.
what you do on your own time is your own thing.
don't
So
say that.
just-
Sim
That
would
was
also,
funny. That was funny. I give that one to you.
Thanks. I get one.
Right. Lore names.
Names of dragons.
Lorcan's just gonna lose interest and he's gonna start like pulling all the candle things, trying to find a secret door.
Looking.
It's like libraries do this. I've seen it. Like,
Pull one bucket, falls off.
Swat his hand away.
oh no. You know, I also think there should be a bit more fire cautious around all these candles that are like lit up. It's quite a bit of a hazard. I mean, I know I've lived with Dragonborns, so I know we take fire hazards very seriously. But in a library like this, come on, put some glass protectors around the candles. Jesus.
I'm sure they thought of it. Stop! Like she's trying to stop you from like touching things on the candle.
And then you notice they're just like an ever-burning candle that don't give off heady heat. It's just like
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
they never go away.
What then? They don't do heat. I'm start waving to my fingers through it.
Yeah.
Like, ha ha ha.
I'm trying to get all the dragon names correct so I can post them all for you guys so you don't have to worry about who is who.
Mhm.
But they're all in different places. I'm just trying to get it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
Deciphering
You are good.
Dragon Codex.
Do I find a secret door though?
No.
Probably not.
Oh.
I don't think they'd have them out in the open here. Where
How do
most
you-
people come.
That's the whole point of a secret door.
Yeah,
They are secret
Yeah.
because they're in the most obvious place where they are hidden.
I gotta agree with Lorcan on this.
I don't know.
Secret door. They're not out in the open.
Some.
They can be anywhere because they're secret.
I don't know.
Right, so.
Lock in.
Right, let's see if this works now. Right, so we have.
Yeah. Oh, right, nice.
So the astral dragon was Sebroth the Brave. The chrono dragon is Enoch the Eternal. The steel dragon or the grey hawk dragon is Codrenis the Mysterious. The phase dragon is Omicron the Nocturnal. The platinum dragon is Bahamut the Paladin. Prismatic dragon is Rainiarth the Kind. And the radiant dragon is Teda the Gifted.
Little. Goddamn Rainiarth.
Uh,
Well,
No, she's in
Rainiarth's
there.
charismatic apparently. Official.
Well,
they
now
could,
you know.
I wish they could label history a bit better next time.
Well, this is written by Zemor, who is also known or rumored to have been Bahamut himself. So maybe he knows who they were because he was there. If you
Oh.
believe that that is true.
I have not been spelling Reynard right.
Me neither.
Rhaenyra? Yeah. There you go. So now
Well,
you
interesting.
How do you say krog?
Omicron.
I think you just did it.
Omnicron.
No, not Omicron.
I was krog. Okay, that's what I'm going to say when we meet this dragon.
Omnicron.
Just so you know, all of these dragons, if any of them are alive today, they would be at least
I'm still going to do it.
30,000 years old.
Yeah.
Great lines.
Was there a Temple of Bahamut that we passed when we came through here?
He was one of the
Yeah.
shrines
I thought so.
inside the yes.
Okay, perfect. I thought so. Because for Zeph, the best way to wonder about it is to go and ask, see if he'll answer. It's what he'd do.
I would also ask. I'm
Yeah.
a dragon. Hopefully, I'll get
Exactly.
a response.
Yeah, you might.
Well, then I've got giant in me apparently, so I'll apparently get really pissed off about that.
Well, he
Sassy,
might not.
aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
You have a giant what in you?
But I could also ask Celestial.
A what?
They could always see if Celestian knows better too. So it's just more of a. I have an in with someone who will talk to me. Maybe he might too. Maybe they're friends.
By the way, it is not known if any of them survived after creating that big
Correct.
magic. It doesn't
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
It doesn't say where any of them went.
Nope.
Or anything else. So,
But
but
we
as
do
you
have
know,
confirmation that Fizbin, Zymor has a thing here, and it hasn't been here that long. So,
But they found it somewhere.
yes.
you also know that Lorcan suffered the effects of a prismatic wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
It's only a 9th level abjuration spell.
Oh yeah, only 9th level. Yeah.
You
only
rolled for the one that
blinded
was
one time.
I used that a
Like,
couple
at
times on.
At least you didn't roll for the damage one. You rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Would it have just smited me on the spot?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
In our last Phandalin, Belvedere's last Phandalin, I used that to get rid of a couple of the dragons he brought out.
Do you know,
I banished them.
in one of Ramon's games, he cast Prismatic Wall, then reversed gravity and made me fall through it twice.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job, Raza.
I didn't know.
I survived. My character was chunky enough to survive going through all of it twice.
Hmm.
And beat the person who did it.
Chunky.
You know, I knew she was. It always gets brought up whenever someone talks about prismatic. Oh, you remember that time you threw me through a prismatic wall
Twice.
Yeah.
Remember
In
that
the same
time?
round? Yeah.
No, wait. Mine
Because
was
yeah,
prismatic
you
spray.
cast it, they go up, and you just stop concentrating, and they just drop through it again. And
Yep.
Whoopsie. She was fine.
I was fine. I survived. I killed them. It's fine.
Well, we're doing it. And on that note,
Yeah. Right.
On that
I'm just
note,
waiting
the
for you
string
guys
went
to
down.
finish your notes because that's where we're gonna leave it.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I just
Oh.
copied
String
it
went
from
down
the.
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're down.
I just copied it from the roll 20.
Right.
Yep.
So, next time you'll get to decide whether you want to follow up on your lead with King Tamarant.
Yeah.
If you want to go after the Tyrant Chief, whatever
Mhm.
you want to do.
Cool.
So-
You never know.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll
find
definitely.
out next time.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching and
Yes.
joining us and staying with us through all of the technical issues. We appreciate you.
More importantly, we have lots of notes now.
Yes, there is
Oh, yeah.
more to come because we are at Candlekeep. And you guys rolled really well, by the way, when I rolled the D100
Yeah,
to see if any
98.
of the books when they opened got swapped and you guys were sucked in. And
That
you
was the other
rolled
thing I was going to
2
ask eventually.
on the
It's like,
D100.
yeah,
So if you rolled above a 10, you'd have to roll twice as you opened books. If
Yeah.
you rolled above a 20, you'd have to roll more. But you rolled
Yep.
a 2, so nothing happened. You guys.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Contributed.
Went well then.
it did.
It did. So before we say goodnight to everyone, let us just run through the games of the week for the second time today. I got this. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST, we have not tomorrow. On Monday at 10 a.m. EST, it started well.
It's tomorrow for me.
Vecna
It's
Eve of Ruin. It's
accurate.
tomorrow for me because it's already Sunday for me, so that's
Sure.
why. Then at 7 p.m. on Monday, we have Humblewood on the Discord.
Yep.
At 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, we have History of the Legacy of the High Seas, the return of that campaign. On Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST, we have Call College. At a week from today, on Saturday at 10 a.m. EST, we have Strixhaven the Magical Multiverse.
Yep.
So you have plenty to look
Ramifications for that one too coming back too.
No.
We're fine.
We were fine.
I know we should be okay.
So I hope you're enjoying it. I'm sorry I bored the shit out of Ellery today.
It's a lot
I was
of-
going to say that's in a
it's
lot of
lot
campaigns
reading.
Look,
where she likes to
When
be
he
the odd
gets
one
to
out.
lore, Saint just tunes
Yeah.
out.
I
I thought it
don't
was interesting lore.
have the
It was fun.
capacity for this.
I know.
That's fine.
It was kind of funny
Uh,
when you're reading the elegy. She's like, "Oh, she's done," and then you kept going. Like,
Yeah.
I thought you were done like
Pause.
4
Keep
times.
going. Pause. and
I
keep
was
going.
waiting to
It's
make that
long.
joke about it not rhyming for like 15 minutes.
Yep. And for me, it's like
I
nothing about
didn't take
prismatics
that
in here.
long,
Ignore
okay?
that.
No, I just.
Look,
But there you
I
go.
have a
Her
great
reaction.
many skills. Being medicated for my ADHD is not one of them.
Love that. I'm sorry, Peter, that you didn't really participate in this. I did mention to you if you wanted to join and do anything.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not the odd one out. Peter's still on the boat.
This is true too.
Drinking all the beer.
But you will learn all of this when they come back, so it's nice that you get to listen.
Okay, what if we
anyway.
just don't tell him though?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, right.
If you
Yeah,
don't
that
tell
was a
him, then
lot.
Pete can play dumb. I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
And however, next time when we come back, I'll have a little snippet with what you were been up to all these hours in the ship.
Yeah.
We can
Practicing
do some
cooking.
fun shenanigans. So that's your homework, is in the next 2 weeks to get back to me on what you would like to do, and I'll tell you how possible that
To
is.
be fair, we did leave him and Nexus together.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are lucky to return to the ship and be in one piece.
This is why I didn't leave anything on the
Do
ship.
we even have
And,
a ship?
we'll
Do we even still
remember
have a
next
You
ship?
session
come back
for-
and Nexus has been banished.
I'll remind you next session for magic item 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
The
That'll
magic
give you time.
item. The magic item. We
couldn't
didn't
find it in
get
the
to
library.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. Whenever.
We didn't get to it yet because
Yeah.
I was hoping you guys would take the scale and then you didn't. And
I
then was
tried.
hoping- and then I was hoping you
Yeah.
guys would get pulled into a book and just go
Yep.
on a random side quest. You didn't.
Yep.
So
That's
you will
right.
come across. It will
I
be
played this
Cinder
before.
and Nexus that come across it, like you said, on the cave
Oh,
where you
boo.
parked.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna roll another one.
So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you found most of the lore I am giving here is official lore for the Forgotten
Yeah.
Realms. The names of the dragons involved and the types of dragons involved, that is where I homebrewed our story in. But everything else you've heard today is part of the official story. So
Yep.
I'm a bit of a lore nerd. I like it. So yeah.
Me too. I'm learning more Harry Potter lore than I
Me
ever thought I
too.
would.
Yeah, fair. So
Not
thank you very
me.
much.
No, just kidding.
Join our Discord, be a part of this amazing community, and we will see you for the rest of this Candlekeep excursion in 2 weeks' time. Good night.
Yay!
Goodbye. 2025. Bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hogwarts.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hogwarts.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, howdy, hey, friends
everyone.
and fiends.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to D&D Play 20.
Hello there.